Yay!
Jeez.
It's been weird.
No,
Welcome
it's
to
just
our new-
we go live and the first thing I see is your arm up in the air and you doing
I'm
this.
scratching
I'm like,
my arm.
are
Sorry.
you kidding?
Armpit itches, man. That's what happens.
Scritchy, scritchy, scratchy.
It's from his old Nazi
Oh.
wound.
Was he the Nazi?
Did you just get us banned by using the N word
You
within
can say
10
Nazis.
seconds?
That's a different N word.
I
Nazis
didn't
just
use
give us a
that
strike.
word.
You can say
The
Nazis.
other N word gives us banned.
You can say Nazis. You just don't be.
You
a
just
Nazi.
can't be one.
Yeah, right. You can say Nazi. You just can't be one.
Oh, it's one of the dumbest jokes. Like, my great grandfather passed away during the war. Fell off the guard tower.
Yeah. Do you know how many levels that joke has?
3.
Has 300 levels, and it's bad. Thank you, 4chan.
Never say thank you 4chan again. That summons them.
Summon them. I want them here.
To be fair, yes. That might
Imagine
attract more
if
people.
4chan and Anonymous all subscribe
Oh
to us.
no,
Oh God.
that would actually be bad. Go ahead and do your introduction, though.
Yeah. We'll
We're not
get
going to
to
interrupt
this.
you this time.
Are you sure?
Of course not.
I think it's Fred's turn.
Yep, it is Fred's turn apparently, because he's usually quiet and never says anything.
But look at him all making out
But,
with
but
his
you have to do
microphone.
it 10 feet away from the microphone.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to.
See, you
I'm
look so
learning.
professional.
Look,
It's
guys.
okay. I have a new target to talk to about microphone etiquette.
Okay. Greetings. We are Fellowship Gaming, and we are just so professional. Here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits, if we ever stay on topic.
No.
No.
Well, that's where the dimwits comes in.
So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Or just talk about anime half the night.
Mhm.
Tonight we will be playing TORG Eternity, which is a card-supported D20 multiverse system. If you would like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube and at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you would like to join us during our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat. That is such a mouthful to say, in all honesty. So, we do have something a little special tonight with it being the holidays, and your GM has went out and got everyone a gift.
Now I'm concerned. Because I thought it was just a gift from Casey. If it's a gift from my GM, that's a different story.
Holy shit, he got his real possibilities.
No,
That would be awesome.
after the year I've given Casey, I'm afraid it'll explode if I open it.
Can I roll for search for traps?
You can. Tell me what you get. And what system you're using.
Mishap.
I got a 12, and I was using the Pathfinder. So it'd be
Okay, so that's a fail.
okay. Awesome.
I
Well,
got 3 fine.
Could be first
so
edition.
I'm
That is
good.
also a fail.
Oh, man, okay.
Doing good.
Doing great.
Can I spend a possibility?
No.
Well, I got a nat 1, so
Perfectly safe.
I
I'll get the pink one.
I got an 18 on the die.
Nice.
Any system that's pretty good that uses a D20
That
system.
uses the-
Perfectly suited for his or her gaming pleasure.
Well, I wasn't looking at his chart. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, these are cool, man.
Yes. And it has been a disaster. I can honestly say that.
The wrapping job is pretty good.
Yeah,
Can I
it's
tell you
really
that?
good.
So it was. These were kickstarted two
Oh!
years ago.
That is gorgeous.
I was like, trade?
We can trade later. Oh,
I like green. Oh, is that a?
It's got
six-sided?
rainbow eyes.
Yeah, these are
Well,
cool.
they're
pretty.
dragon agate.
That's
Yeah. So
that's
is
pretty cool.
the egg carry the dice, or is there a dragon in it?
No, that you put the dice in that and then put that in the felt bag.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
At least that's how I figured it out.
Oh,
'cause
man.
there's
And
a felt
the-
bag
Oh,
right
so
there.
wait.
There's a bag we can feel.
Ooh.
It's inside the
So
egg.
so somehow miraculously we didn't open the red ones.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you got clear and purple. And you
Those azure ones look
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was gonna ask him if he wanted to trade until I saw yours. I'm like, damn. Green's cool though. Green's really
There's
cool.
actually
It's a good color. Did you get one, or is this?
I took
He
the
bought
black.
Ooh, what do those look like?
They're not here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cause you gotta post those. I'd love to see what those look like. Cause those
right.
black would look amazing.
I think I've
Oh,
seen
they're
these
on the back. They're right here. They're like.
Oh
yeah.
those look like those
are
look like
cool.
those would eat me.
Trust me, there has been a lot of hubbub about these dice.
I can imagine. Dead
Because if
center.
you really look at the eyes, they're not dead center.
What?
Oh, I just noticed.
I
that.
mean, I'm not unhappy with them, but
Oh,
they're
man.
definitely not dead center.
I like the weight.
Oh,
It's a pretty.
There's actually another D20 inside my bag.
ooh, 2d20s,
Ooh.
Huh, yours?
In my
It's why-
eye,
2 6s, 2 20s.
the one in my
Oh,
bag is
I
like
got
a rainbow
one of yours.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
got-
pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, they're all the same.
Yeah.
All of them came. Basically,
rainbow.
that is the set of that.
Nice.
Those are the Dragon Goddess dice.
That's
That's cool.
These are cool.
So with the one that the eye is looking at is
The one
to-
with the
The one the
triforce.
eye is actually supposed to be
Yeah.
centered on is the
That's
maximum
the-
number.
Yeah.
That is your high number.
Okay, that's what I
And
figured.
then we got 3d6, but one was a runic 3d6.
Oh yeah,
Or is it a is it a 6 or a 4?
mine's
It's a
not,
4.
Mine's
Oh, it's a
not
4.
runic.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
a 4.
You have runes?
No.
Oh,
It just looked it was unusual.
okay.
Yeah, it looks
It's the
different
roller
because
one
it's
rather
a
than
4.
than the caltrop.
I feel like I have an extra side on this one.
So it follows me wherever I go.
Well, no, I count 1 to 20, and then there's one side with just 3 triangles on it. So
yeah,
like
there's
it's
no
a
20.
1.
That is the
Yeah,
20.
that should be the 20.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's the 20 because it's opposite the 1.
okay.
Yeah. So
I
8
can-
and 3, 18, 8, 13, 11 and 10. Yep, 21.
Yeah.
Now we got to see what the balance is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
gonna use this.
Look at this.
for when we play Traveler.
Yeah.
You only need
The
two,
D6.
the D6s.
I said what I said.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you see.
A note on our scheduling, because we are American, we celebrate American Christmas. And
I mean, we celebrate the December holiday because 2 of us are not Christian.
correct.
We just celebrate at pretty much the same time.
I mean, we all celebrate the same holidays. They just have different names.
Yeah.
They just have different
It's
names,
true.
and one's a celebration, multiples are celebrations that are just different names.
Oh, I like
Actually, I really like the blue set too.
The blues
the,
are nice.
The blue is nice. I like the eyes and the green better than the blue.
But
It-
I kept the black.
it's cool, but it's like more muted.
Yeah.
That's
So-
clear one.
We won't be playing on this next Sunday, the following Sunday, because it'll be Christmas Eve, and we're not going to
No.
be playing this Friday.
And we're not going to be playing New Year's Eve either.
Correct.
Aw.
The next time we're going to be playing.
Do you want to, Fred?
I have nothing planned on New Year's Eve, so I have no problem
That's
playing.
fine. Okay. We can play New Year's Eve.
Let me know, and I'll get it all figured out.
I can't, but otherwise.
Yeah, next Friday I may not be playing anything.
That's fine. So for current stance, we're not going to be playing until the new year. At which point,
Well,
we
won't
are
be
going to
playing
be
Pathfinder. At
we're
the
going
New Year.
we're going to be playing our new schedule, which is
which includes.
first and third is Torg. First and third Friday is Torg.
Yep.
Still Sundays is Pathfinder. Our weekdays are staying the same, but what's changing is instead of second and fourth
Being
Fridays
Starfinder.
being Starfinder, we're gonna do second week Starfinder, fourth week Traveler.
Yes.
We all liked Traveler the one time we played it, and we're excited to start doing it again for the new year to give more content.
Are we doing character creation / session 0 for the first
Yeah, we're doing
the 4th week of January?
The January will be our session.
Okay. I was just making sure we weren't
Yes.
doing it off screen and letting them
No.
know.
No.
That will be our session 0.
Since character creation is part of the system, I think it'd be fun to all of us be as chaotic as we were last time, and it was kind of fun. So we'll go with that,
And this time there will not be any rerolls.
and make sure we send out the correct book, because half of us didn't have the right book last time. Right.
I will
So
try to
Yeah,
take a look.
you have a physical book, and now
I have a physical book, and
I'll
I'll bring
probably try and get a physical book
'Kay.
because I like physical books.
they're much better. I have to use digital because my kids climb bookshelves.
Yes, you have an issue,
Yeah.
that. We don't.
children.
I'm excited for the new house when I can just banish them downstairs. They can't. Elsie, my littlest, my smallest. Yeah, that's the right word. She has decided that she's learned how to use chairs.
oof.
And so she is now actively climbing our food storage shelves that are in our dining room to get the Halloween candy. So it's become an issue.
The girl after my own heart.
Yeah. Before we could stop her, she had ripped open someone's bag and eaten 5 straight pieces of candy. Like vicious.
My goodness.
My youngest did this. Well, not really. We were at Kent's, and we were going through the checkout, and she grabbed a candy bar and started eating it.
Yeah.
Granted, that was like 23 years ago.
When candy bars cost a nickel.
I wish. I'm not that old. Oh yeah, I am now 5.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you can bug me about being the old man.
Well,
We would always bug you about being the old man.
it's okay. I'm the baby.
You're still older than all of us.
Yes.
By a
All of
healthy
us
margin.
put together.
Shots fired.
I don't think I'm that old. I'm not Bill Gareth's age.
No, I think if you added the 2 youngest, which I believe is Brian and Jeremiah, it'd still have maybe a decade on you.
I don't think
Aren't you
so.
like 29?
No.
Oh, you're
no.
30
I'm 30 and change.
Okay.
Wait, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We have to ask you that question.
What year were you born?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I have no idea.
What year is it again?
I'm 33.
Traveling.
Oh, you're still a baby.
My brain just straight short circuited. I'm like,
So,
"Ah, no
Brian,
clue."
are you
Yeah, get a
27
life,
and
please.
younger?
No.
Okay. I am not.
No. I mean, I'm like, I'm
How
pretty
close to
sure
33
Brian
are you?
is closer to
Didn't I
my
ask you,
age.
like,
I thought you were 36.
No. I'm 40. Math now.
Calculator.
41.
It's hard, man.
oh shit. I'm only slightly older than you.
Mm-hmm.
When did you turn 42?
January.
Oh, you're gonna be 40. You're older than I am. Holy shit! Wow, I thought I was the 3rd. No, I'm 4th.
Yeah.
See,
You're the
when you
baby.
just-
Yeah, I am the baby.
Wow.
You just
So I liked having
act
Aaron
like
here.
you-
I was like, I'm not young anymore.
Oh yeah. Aaron's like fucking 23 or something. He's a real baby. I was like, I have kids older than you.
Yeah.
My daughter's 24.
Yeah, man, that makes me feel.
Well, it wasn't anything. I was hanging out with my wife the other day, and this girl, being super nice, was kind of flirty, but for tips. And I just, in my head, you have to. How old is she? Not that I would ever, but I was like, I had to entertain this idea of like, is she early 20s, mid 20s? Is she one of those girls who looks 24 but is like 31, or like Brian, or looks like he's 28 when he does shave but is almost 50? That's what happens when you're like 3 months older than me. I think you're 50.
Yeah. Beards seem to just add like 5 to 10 years.
They do.
Yeah.
Because if I shave this, I look young.
It's because
Well,
it's
also 'cause
mostly
it's
white.
It is mostly.
and if you used the hair dye for men, you look 87 because it just looks preternaturally black.
Oh yeah, it looks.
It's so bad.
And, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll take my gray.
You earned
I'll
it.
take my gray.
You can take my gray while you're at it. You can take Brian's gray while you're at it.
He will take Brian's gray. He probably wants a little more right here.
Yeah. I would take either of your gray. I would not be mad about having a bit more on top.
Just let it grow a little more.
That's a comb over. Just
It's a comb around.
oh, look like the old Japanese.
Yeah,
the
yeah, samurai.
thugs. Yeah.
Yeah. Tachibana.
Well, it's not the worst place. Like, could be that your chest hair is the only place. That's
Oh
still
my
growing.
gosh.
You're like, just comb it over. No one will know.
See, now
I
I'm
wish it was my
imagining.
chest hair.
Yes.
Now I'm imagining you have you grow up a little bit back here, so you top knot it, you roll it forward and tie it up back.
Why do you think I go like this?
I'm intrigued to see when I'm going to lose my hair if I do it all.
I mean,
my brother lost
widow
his.
peaking.
See, this
You're doing the
so,
same as mine.
This is an extreme widow's peak I've had since I was 12. It hasn't moved. People are like,
Well,
"Oh, you're going bald." I'm like, "No, this has been like I've been 12."
But also, yes,
Yeah.
it's a signature of male pattern baldness. If you have a pronounced widow's peak, like basically you just have a mohawk because everything else is gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But ironically, like guys like you and I who have the widow's peak, sideburns for days if we wanted,
I hate mine.
right? And they like wings. You're like, what the?
I cut the sides. I shave my sideburns
Uh-huh.
every 2 weeks.
Yeah, budget 2 or 3.
Me.
Same as my hair. Same length.
I'll put on glasses too, and I was like, do I want
'Cause
short
that-
sideburns or long sideburns this week?
Because you
Me.
shave up to the glasses, because
Yeah.
that's where the important.
And then I found out that my glasses are my ears are like this,
Crooked,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Same.
oh, you look like a moron. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't help.
Same.
The sideburns are just there.
Yeah, I have a lady I think it's Supercuts or something I go to because I have the Baja and she's the only one who's willing to just
Go
do
around it.
Yeah. And I tell her every time, I'm like, you can't use my ears because I've had surgery so many times. My ears are like 2 centimeters off. And she's like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Because it's like 2 months between haircuts.
Uh-huh.
And I was
I've
like-
only paid once for a haircut, once because I never thought it was silly.
I love
Because
it.
I have a pair of clippers at home. Andy hates it. She's like, why can't I use scissors? I'm like, because it's too long. Here's the number 2. Take it all off. We're good. I'll see you in a month.
In the military, it was just easy. It was $4 for a haircut,
Yep.
$6 to give them a tip.
Not in El Paso. It was
Fort Hood, it
$8.
was like, actually, I think it was $6 at Fort Hood, but it's still like, here's the 6, here's a $2 tip. See you in 2 weeks.
Was that the Army barbers then?
Mhm.
Okay. See, we had our own,
Yeah, you can.
setup.
If you can get on hill, you can do that. You can do that still.
I can get on a hill.
Yeah, Sue gets her hair cut.
Can you
there, like
can you
once
climb
every
that hill
3
though?
months.
Is the question.
I can climb that hill.
I get annoyed with just driving in local traffic.
There's a
fair.
pretty good.
Valid.
See, I lived in Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Traffic here. Never
It's nothing.
compares.
It's nothing.
Well,
well,
Listen,
except
I-
for in the winter when they're crazy.
well,
Guess
I-
what? They get winners there too, and they're still stupid.
That's true.
Well, I went to go pull into Domino's today, on Main Street,
Now I'm just trying to remember where Domino's is. 'cause
and
I'm
I have to turn left into Main Street. So right when I was
Oh.
about ready to turn left, some other lady come up besides me and turns left.
Mhm.
And I almost pulled out in front of her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
You're like, somebody's dying today. It ain't me.
I had to do a goofy turn the other day, and it pissed me off because I'm turning left. Lady pulls out in front of me, is in the left intersection lane, and I'm trying to get into
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
left
you're like,
turn
"I'm right
lane at the
here."
light, and she stops like a good 5 car lengths. I'm like, okay, fine. Now I got to back out, look like a moron, and pull around.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just went to go turn left into and this lady just went, turn left in. And I'm like,
I'm just.
and then
not-
she went to Domino's too, and I almost went.
You owe me a pizza,
You
you
should've.
dumb.
Because it's the only way these people are going to learn.
I'm
yeah,
just glad I'm
but
not
I
in
was
Texas,
like, you know
man.
what? I just want to pick up my $3 pizza and just not deal with her.
$3.
I got when you buy a pizza, you can do the emergency pizza, which takes off 90% of the pizza.
Oh.
And then I got the 40 points, so I got free breadsticks with it too.
Nice.
So the entire dinner cost me $3.28.
That's nice.
And I was like, okay, my youngest daughter's at work, so it's just me and my daughter. I'll just go pick up pizza. So I went to go pick up pizza, and this lady did that. And I'm like, then on the way home, Dad, I'm going to be home for dinner.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, well, I hope one medium pizza is good enough for everybody.
Not even good enough
Well,
for me.
Yeah, but
And then
then there's his daughters who are stick figures. They
Yeah.
turn sideways, you lose them.
I told my youngest daughter she had to run around the shower, and she goes, why? I said, so you can get wet.
Dude, honestly, I'll trade the genetics, man. I'll take those genetics. As much as I love being as huge, like broad shoulder and the barrel chested, I'll take being a twig. And I had a boss who was like, "I'm trying to put on weight." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "I'm tired of being 140 pounds." And I'm like, "Buddy, I will cut off my leg and hand it to you, and you will gain the 40 pounds."
and the third leg.
Or fourth.
That's what
Yep.
Sue's
Well,
like.
we're
"You're
on
gaining so
task
much weight."
tonight.
She's like, I weigh 140 pounds. It's like, okay, and
You can still lift her up with one hand at that
Easily.
point.
often.
May I get a water, please?
They're all frozen. Here you go.
Oh, they're all frozen? Oh, legit?
Yeah.
What happened?
I
The
don't know.
top gets too cold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
So did the cans explode?
No,
No,
because
they're
they're
not
not
on
on the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
I-
want one?
Not right now. I got a
Okay.
Mountain Dew. I was just curious because
No,
My-
because they're not on top.
my brother,
Your sodas don't top, Fred. They bottom.
my brother.
Don't
stuck-
do that to me.
Almost got him. I did it way.
If it
I
was
waited.
not
I
ice.
know.
My brother stuck some soda in the freezer and forgot about it.
I had
Yep,
a 12
done
pack
that.
in my van a year ago. I was so mad.
Oh, I bet that was
I
fun
was
to
so
clean
mad.
up.
I completely forgot about it.
Welcome to winter in the mountains.
God. I thought my fridge died the other day, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'll stick it in my garage.
We're familiar.
We are familiar with that.
Gotten worse.
Jesus.
Apparently, we had a mild winter last year.
We did.
We
really
did. Actually, yes.
We had one shitty week, like in not together, but in general, and then it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
This year, this winter has been pretty mild too. We've had
This,
like
yeah, this has
one
been
bad
mild
day.
for a winter.
Yeah.
we're almost to
normal
January,
winter,
and
too.
we've
For a
had
normal
2
winter,
bad
this has
days.
been mild.
Yeah.
We haven't been in the negatives yet.
No,
Which
we
I'm
had,
super
no, we
happy.
were in the negatives once.
Were we?
That we had snowfall, and that was the first time that I drove that I fishtailed. But we got down to -2 for about
That was
an
last
hour.
week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
For
Which is
about-
why we
for
weren't
about
playing
an
last
hour.
week. Yeah.
And then the sun came up.
Yeah, like, no, we all were like, oh, we can't play because
Yeah.
it's really, really bad. And the sun's like, haha, suckers.
Yeah, it's like that's the great thing about the valley is we're literally like we're a plateau, but we're a valley on a plateau, so it's super super cold because the sun doesn't come up. But once it does, the sun's like, "Hi, boys!" Woof, everything defrosts immediately. Yeah,
So the last thing
Okay.
we saw, we were we lit the campfire and we're praising the sun.
you killed the cow. Well, she killed the cow.
She killed the cow.
and you're eating it.
I'm eating it.
You're eating the cow.
Well,
and
I'm eating. I'm not a vegetarian.
then somebody.
Oh, Wade's vegan. No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
okay, yeah.
Wade, no, what?
No, Wade is not.
Wade is
vegan.
only vegan if there's a pretty girl around who makes him vegan.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Right now, there's another
I'm-
fairly attractive woman that is like cow.
I'm
Enjoy.
80% certain Wade ate the mosasaur.
We can check tape.
Because that one was recorded.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was a good one.
I thought
I was
good.
just imagining Wade's mom who got transformed into Living Lands. I was imagining if she was the mom who's like always trying to set her son up with dates. She's like, found this tribal girl. Yeah.
She's like Ape in George of the Jungle trying to teach him how to flirt. Puff out your chest. That's how you get him, son. Work for your father. What? Because it rewrites your memories.
It does.
It doesn't actually rewrite your memories.
It alters your perception of
It alters your
right.
perception.
Yeah.
Many a night was spent like that.
Puffing up your chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you have cow.
Cow. Okay. Usagi goes to sleep because she's tired. Actually, what did she look like?
Who?
Usagi. I'm trying to remember what she last transformed into. If I remember
That's true.
correctly, she was as an agent. And so
Yeah.
she's going to activate her power and look like a normal person. Her normal person, which is the straight black back-length hair, a traditional Japanese schoolgirl outfit.
That Sailor Jupiter, the one that had long black hair.
No, she's just looking like an average Japanese woman.
Oh,
She's turning back into her normal person.
sure.
She's got like
Mulan. She looks like. Oh no, that's Chinese. But
her knee length skirt, and calf socks. So
The song "I Think I'm Turning Japanese" starts playing during the transformation.
probably could. I don't have that ability yet.
Wow. Damn it, Brian.
no, there's a power. I was looking at it. I think it might
That's
be
what he
pulp.
said. I don't have it.
Oh no, there's a power where drum music plays in the background.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? Okay.
I need that one.
You do need that one.
I couldn't afford it. Because that's the next one.
That's a good one.
Because the music will always play.
It gives what +2 to all interactions or something like that for your allies. Basically, it's background music.
Yeah.
I just died in your arms tonight. Anybody else hear that?
Guys are
or
going like,
Casey creative nemesis with it, and then you're like, is that Morgan Freeman?
Do you remember what it was called?
I don't. I had TOCG up, and I went through all of the powers because I was looking for Reality Scholar.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically so I could take reality perks on an IDNOS, but yeah, I now know what a lot of things do.
Yeah. I use MyGURPS to
Yeah.
quickly run through all of them to find out like page numbers and stuff.
They're great, but they give you a condensed version.
Yeah.
It doesn't really tell you what they do.
I really use them just for the page number. I go,
Yeah.
oh, that's in that one.
That's
they,
what I did.
They really need to just do some books that are like, okay, here are all the creatures.
Here's
in
a
this
book of
one.
all the perks.
Here's a book on perks.
That's what I loved about Star Wars.
Oh, yeah,
the
Saga.
Saga edition.
Yeah.
There were two, and they called them the
It's come-
Omnidex.
Yep.
And it was here's
Here's
all
a
the
compendium.
here's all the talents, here's all the feats,
Yep.
here's all the prestige
Yeah,
classes.
here's all the
go
talents
freaking
broken
wild.
up by class and requirement.
Yeah.
Because some of them were prestige, and you can take them no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were
Beautiful.
And like, here's a book only of starships.
Oh yeah,
That was great. Here's a book of only bad guys.
I love starships.
Yeah, that was my favorite book. That and the Scum of the Ability book. Like, oh.
That actually Star Wars is what got me into building starships
Yeah.
for just period, which is why I'm really
But
good at building starships for Starfinder.
Starfinder had easier fucking ship combat. I'd love it. But it's hex crawl and it's stupid. Sorry. The shipbuilding is fun.
Society play has some
Sure.
difficulties with it because
That's
they
valid.
have lackluster ships.
yeah.
Very
well,
Do you want the Drake or do you want the Pegasus? Give me the Drake because I
definitely
have
don't
to
want the
shoot at
Pegasus.
things.
I got in an argument on the VO server because I was like, hey, did we find out what happened in season 3 with the ship that we all built? And they said, oh yeah, that's the new Azada. I was like, I refuse to believe that any of the players chose that.
That's a
I
terrible ship.
refuse to
That's
believe.
worse than the
Pegasus.
Pegasus, yeah.
Thank you. No, yeah.
Well, with
It's
Pueblo,
like,
they have
so
high
you're
guard.
telling us we're incompetent? No, we're not incompetent.
Just
Try
by the people
again.
I ran those scenarios with, they're all like, no, we're building a weapon bubble.
Yeah.
That's what we're building. We're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like, well, let's try out the new things. And they're like, did you like that? No, I don't like that at all.
There's no way wouldn't be a huge contingency that didn't build a highly defensive, highly mobile small ship. It's like just, hey, bubble, no guns. All right, good luck hitting me, and good luck killing me if you do.
I'm playing a game right now where I do my standard one gun on a turret, and it's a heavy weapon. And they're like, only one gun? I'm like, you only need one gun. It's 10d6s.
Yeah.
No, it's 6d10.
One
It'll
turret,
hit.
and then it
That's
doesn't
all
matter.
that
As long as
matters.
it's not below you, you can blow it out of the sky.
And, they don't
And
really
even
do-
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
there's
above, below.
there's
There's
a
just-
feat you can take where you can shoot all the guns at once while you're doing. Why did okay?
Yeah.
Also, I'm an ace pilot. Blow me.
Yeah.
No. We're stupid, but we're not that stupid collectively. Law of averages. We should have had a halfway
decent ship. And the Gorgon isn't
Well,
better
considering
either.
the Drake is something we've all witnessed and experienced, like, well, that should be the base. That's the floor model,
Yeah.
Upgrade from that.
right? Easily.
Start here. Make it better.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Kano disappears.
He
Yeah.
ninjas into
When
the
you
night.
wake up in the morning, apparently Kano decided to take last watch for a very specific reason.
Yep.
He's gone. So's the car.
I don't think I left anything in the car.
No, it's all stacked up. out
Okay.
front. He's
Luna's
an ass.
like,
I was like, he's a
"Help
jerk
me!"
in the moment, but he's a considerate jerk. Like, it's not his stuff. If there's any docs or mission files, they all went with him. But otherwise, like, your one bow that you forgot under the seat that your Panther was playing with, that's now on the ground.
Well, that's all illusion.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Tried picking it up and you go,
Yeah. She's an illusion master. That's what I figured I'd like to try that.
Cool.
I'm waiting for combat to see how badly she does.
It's gonna be wonderful. My character does 0 damage.
I do interactions. I have taunt.
Wanna know what I do? Act to defend, and you can use my defenses.
Ah, the bodyguard.
And Night,
No, the
Night Watchman,
Night Watchman.
Guardian Angel, Tenacious, Reality Scholar, and Elusive. So I get the soak for free, and my soaks are favored. Active defense is favored, and I get to active defense after I act. Oh, I thought you got. Fuck.
Oh, that's a high five.
There we go. I was like, I thought.
I'll take a high. No,
Okay.
let's do a high five.
All right.
Sorry.
I was like,
I didn't put the rest of the fingers in. It's my bad.
he's like,
I
"Psych."
was nice, Casey. I want to let you know that I didn't get those things.
I know.
Kim would have been unstoppable,
I would have basically used a
Well,
High Lord to kill the entire
Kim,
party.
Kim
and I
would
would have loved it.
Kim would have needed like another 95
But
points to get all
that's
those. But yeah.
that's the problem is you shouldn't be dealing with High Lords right now.
Yeah, no.
But then I can get that perk that allows me to get an additional +2 strength. My
You
entire
get another
party has
+1
to
strength
die.
if you do the Dwarf Legend.
I don't know the Dwarf Legend one.
Oh shit! I gotta think about it.
Because I know the one where it's like
There's
you.
braided, bearded. There's Dragon Warrior, and then there's another one. It's like a legend.
I haven't done the Legend one.
Clearly, none of us
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
the-
No, but there's one that's like you have to lose all your party. You have to be
Yeah.
the only surviving member of an expedition. You have to go defeat a Kraken and stuff like that,
yeah,
and come back.
and then complete defeat a certain enemy alone.
Yeah, and I could totally do that.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
the quests.
Yeah, the quests.
Yeah, quest. That's
I'm
what it is.
just like, I always thought Kim was heroic, and now I'm like, oh, he was trying to get everyone killed so he could get his power increase.
I believe it.
He's Gandalf in the first book. He comes back with all that gear, and he totally kill stilled. Have you not seen that meme?
Yes.
No, I'm
I
But
have
here's
none.
the thing.
I'm tracking the 3 books to
Here's
see when
the
he
thing.
dies.
In the first book.
Yeah. And he comes back in the
At
second.
the, right in Moria. He
Yeah,
dies
I
in
know.
Moria.
Yeah. I had to do the math in my head to see if he's Gandalf the White when they get to the 2 towers after the fires of Orthanc. destroys the Black Tower. And I was like, oh yeah, he is. You're right. Because he goes,
Oh,
Saruman, your staff is broken, and only the white would have the power to do that over another white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, even in the books, he wasn't Saruman the White at that point. He was Saruman the Many-Colored.
True. And then it was Sharky at the end.
Sharky's End.
Yeah. Which I'm
And
glad
what
that
I
the
was
word
going-
Grima stabbed him in the movies because it made a very satisfying end. And then in the director's cut where he fell onto the
And then it just
the thing, and then that's how you get to the Palantir, and like it's just director's cut or bust. Like
some are fine.
there's what? Wait, what? No. For Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. Like,
And
Yeah.
Kingdom of Heaven, but
the director's cut for Chronicles of Riddick ruined the entire twist.
I don't think I've seen the director's cut for Chronicles of Riddick.
They tell you he's a Furian like
Oh, you're right.
5 minutes
Oh,
into the film. You're
right.
like,
he has a dream.
oh,
And
that's
you- yeah,
that's
you-
the big reveal.
I have seen it. You're correct.
That's the big reveal. Why did you do that? Like,
Yeah.
that was such a.
Well, but to be fair, I saw Butcher's Bay, the 30-minute animation, before I saw the first movie because I had played the game, and I was
Okay.
like, oh, I knew exactly what he was from the
Okay.
get-go. So that wouldn't have ruined it. That's why I didn't remember.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But as I was going to say, there are actually people that are alive today doing reactions that have never seen Lord of the Rings.
No, they haven't.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it's funny. It's like, wow, I saw that in theater, and they're like, this must have been awesome in theater. And
So,
I'm like,
I'm sorry, hashing
Damn.
because I'm playing on Dinos. I saw Godzilla -1.
Is that
The
I heard it-
best
nothing
movie
but
I've
goodness.
seen in years. It's by far the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen.
yeah,
It's
I've heard good things. I
It's
just
like
haven't gotten to
Gojira,
it.
like the first movie, on crack. With, I mean, Japan has never put out anything better, in my opinion. It is so elite.
I'm still finishing the MonsterVerse.
They're separate.
I know they're separate,
Yeah.
but like I want to see those, and then I'm gonna take a crack
Yeah.
at this one.
Yeah.
I have a buddy who he's
Well, they're still
he's
coming out.
huge with.
We have Scar
Godzilla.
King coming out in like 6 months.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I don't
there's a
watch-
whole
I don't watch
yeah,
ads.
there's Godzilla and King Kong
I
fight.
can the only one I remember watching is the one with Matthew Broderick, and everybody hates it.
I don't hate it. It's just not Godzilla. It's,
No, it isn't.
It's,
It's some other thing.
T-Rex on crack.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Is that the one in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My favorite one was Godzilla. Was it End War or Final War? And in that one, aliens bring in all these other monsters, and Godzilla beats them all. But they have the coolest human cast, including
No,
including a American wrestler who is like the captain of one of the Earth's
Defense
defense
forces.
force
Yep.
ships, and I'm just like, they were just like, so what's like manly and cool? And they're like, give him a Russian coat, okay, and a katana, okay.
it's basically an American Zangief.
Speak
with a
like a
katana.
gravelly
Not
American.
even kidding.
And I'm like, yeah, it works. I'm like, and then they're like, do the Matrix, by the way. That's fun.
the one Godzilla movie that gave me nightmares was Godzilla vs. Rodan, because I was like 6 when I watched it. And Rodan just eating that entire train, just nightmares, man.
Was it Son of Kong? Was the first MonsterVerse movie I ever watched, and that gave me nightmares because Kong dies
Yeah.
at the beginning of it. Well, Kong mom dies because the son is born, and I'm like, what the? They lock it away, and then
Worse
it gets
than
bigger.
Bambi.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is terrible. And then I watched Mighty Joe Young, and I was like, this is even worse. Monkeys dying everywhere.
You think they would?
Unless we're in Iraq. Kill the monkeys.
Yeah, well, the monkeys are bastards. So.
Do you think
Chimpanzees
they
are
would make
different.
a Gojira cosm where we play as the
Kaijus?
giant monsters and be like,
Listen, if we can't make Voltron, we're done.
We all have to take the perk. It's called Voltron.
Well, for trademark, we'd have to come up with another name for it, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that would be trademark.
call it Torgtron or something.
Tron.
That's right.
But we'd all be our individual kaiju, and we're not machines at all. We're just like, and it's like some weird like biomass.
Yeah, it's like Guyver.
Yeah.
Gosh.
no,
No,
not Guyver.
no, no, not Guyver.
The
Please,
American
not
version.
Guyver.
'Cause
Okay.
That's much cleaner.
Okay. So we wake up, step outside, take a deep breath.
How do you step outside when you were outside all night?
He slept in a tauntaun.
Slept inside the cow.
What?
A cow.
You ate the cow.
Yeah, there's a carcass left.
That's actually a valid question. Is she
definitely-
tanning the hide? Does she take the hide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Probably halves it, rolls it up.
Yeah.
You probably wake up and look around like, where's the car?
Yeah, that's really kind of it.
And then what's his name?
Oh, Noman.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Nomenclature fluid.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What would his name be?
His name is now Wednesday,
Yeah, Wednesday.
but we wouldn't know that.
No.
That's fair.
Coney? Comey?
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Well, I guess he had somewhere to go.
None of these are.
I
in
guess.
order.
I call an Uber.
Well, hold on.
Wednesday. Suyo.
What's the chick's name that's with us right now? from
Terry.
Living Lands? Terry?
PTR. Remember?
That's right. We did
Pterodactyl.
call her Terry. But
It's
she
not
act-
her name. It's something
No.
L. Give me a minute.
She actually
Her
has a
name
name.
is L.
Oh,
Oh, is it just L?
it's
L.
just L. So,
Oh.
L, question. Are you needing to head back and do anything, or do we need to meet up with you? What's going on
She's
here?
looking at the cow carcass. She seems transfixed. Well, not. She's very focused on the cow carcass.
I know why. Player-wise.
Player-wise, you should know why.
But
Everyone
Us-
else,
Usagi
well,
does not
Well,
know.
I've been there.
yeah,
I'll go-
you've been there.
Yeah, they stick
Wade's
around
been
here.
there.
I'll be like, yeah, they stick around here.
For how long?
It kind of depends, but probably months.
We can eat it for a month?
No.
I mean, you can make soup out of it.
You have to refrigerate it.
She doesn't know what that means, buddy.
What is soup?
You put the meat in water and you boil it, and then you drink it.
I mean, you're not incorrect there.
It's not. No, that's pretty accurate.
But yeah, they linger around here.
Excuse me.
Huh.
The core Earth is weird like that.
Rule of cool.
I mean, it's more or less everyone that's not living lands is like that.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay.
I love it.
But anyway, she's like, Oh, perhaps we should wait then.
Wait, for what?
Hopefully the rest of my tribe arrives soon.
Okay. We're still in Earth Cosm.
You are still in Earth Cosm.
So Usagi is going to... She doesn't have a cell phone.
Apparently, Wade does.
I think I do.
She doesn't keep one on her because she can't keep she can't keep on it.
I've not written it down in equipment.
I still have mine, so
Yeah.
I'll just text back to base of eggplant dinosaur
Wait,
map.
I do have a phone. Did you take it from me?
What?
Did you take the gear that you had handed us? Because if not, then I do have a Zuzu phone.
I would have. Do you want me to make
Stealthy checks?
stealth to steal it?
Probably, yes.
You're gonna die. I'm just letting you know that.
Well, I'm gonna attempt it, and if I fail, I'll just assume that he left it. It's like you go to grab something, like, now you can have it back. I'll just. Okay. So we'll do straight roll. So that's a -2, so base 10. So you want to do a find?
It's a find? Black is my cat.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we both kind of like roll over, and Luna just like
Yeah.
picks up her head, looks at you,
I
and then goes
apologize
back
and
down.
pet her, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, you can.
You can keep that.
I will. Computer check, which I know I can't fail, but basically I'll wipe anything that's vital.
Yeah.
And then base function is still there.
Yeah.
It's all fine.
No longer has.
But like, there's no
Links to
photo
you.
of me,
Yeah.
yeah,
Your contact is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been scrubbed, but it's still functional.
Yeah. Wait, she'll be like, oh, wait, I've got one right here. That's weird. And she's like, calls up base and goes, hey, wait a second. How long is your tribe going to be?
It would be a few days.
Days. Okay. Okay, we destroyed 2, like we talked about, we destroyed 2, stelae. We're with another knight, but I don't know if they're with you. But their intent is to destroy stelae, so that means they're probably good. We're currently on the outskirts of Austin to the east, waiting for her tribe. Do you need anything from us right now?
Make contact, determine their intent.
On it.
Evaluate, proceed as necessary.
Okay.
So that would mean everybody in her tribe is a Storm Knight.
Not necessarily.
For them to cross cosms, they would have to be Storm Knights.
You have to be not Storm Knight. You have to be reality rated.
Yeah.
Which means technically
Which
you're
is Storm Knight.
either Storm Knight or a Stormer, a Raider. Which, yes, Fred is accurate, but doesn't necessarily mean they're coming out of... Wait, we're like 100 miles and change.
Yeah.
You are correct. I keep thinking we're on the border.
No, you're nowhere near a border.
Sorry.
So I would ask, how many are in your tribe that can actually make the journey?
She's a wolf pack of 1.
All members
I
would
have
make
8
the.
names. I have 8, including L. I don't know how many you have in the tribe. So 9 if you include.
She says, all of us have made the journey. The rest went to one to the north to stop it. I do not know if they were successful or not.
When you say it, what do you mean?
Stela.
Oh, there's another stela to the north?
If my tribe was not successful, yes.
Do you know what city it went to? Or where it went?
Place with the big, tall trees things. Buildings. With the black?
They are not trees. They are not alive.
She's not
They
very-
are dead things.
She's not good at describing them.
I would probably know how to describe because I've probably been going back and forth visiting his
No,
mother.
you recognize, yeah, they call anything, most things metal, stone, they're dead things.
Really tall dead things or kind of short dead things?
She doesn't know because she wasn't there.
Oh.
She thinks it was a place similar to this from the rumors she's heard.
Okay.
Probably like Dallas. That's like the only place north. Dallas, Fort Worth.
Sorry, I'm just like, I guess I'm stuck on the cosm of Texas. It's like, no, it keeps going all the way to the top of the world.
Call this double Texas.
You mean North Montana?
Canada's now Texas
Yeah.
North.
Texas adjacent.
Texas, Jason.
I saw there's a new film coming
We
out.
have been driving for 8 hours. You are still in Texas.
There's a film coming out next April called Civil War, and one of the things is like Texas and California made a compact to throw over the other portions of the country. I was like, first of all, no. That's not how that
Never
would work. Second of all, why Texas and California? At no point in time do their lands touch. That is as plausible as the whole crap. I'm gonna get hatred for this. The whole Handmaiden's Tale garbage. Oh yeah, we suddenly just gave up freedom of speech and all that. Okay. Yeah.
It's stupidity at its finest.
I love the TV series Jericho, where that does happen, and they're like, "No, we're keeping the freedom of speech. No, we're gonna kill you. Try it."
I believe the Japanese commander of World War II had a phrase for that. And that phrase was, "Behind every blade of grass, a gun." Because I think he was asked, "Why didn't you invade mainland America?" That was his answer.
He was talking about Texas.
There's no
No.
blades of grass in Texas.
Yeah, there's no grass in Texas.
Behind every
Scrub.
sagebrush.
Sagebrush is Wyoming.
He's like, according to our intelligence, Texas stretched all the way to the west coast.
But again, this was also the 40s, so...
Yeah, probably
I
didn't
mean,
have grass.
my mom's gym class had marksmanship.
Yeah,
My
This
brother-
is that era.
See, back in the 80s, my brothers had marksmanship in Washington State where we lived.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had it in New York.
And then all of a sudden, everybody was terrified of guns.
Yes, now
Well, it's
everyone's
because
terrified.
it stopped being a class activity and became an extracurricular activity that everyone took part of.
I'm gonna. This is a dark moment, but he's like, "It stopped being a class activity." I'm like, "No, it didn't. It's still much a class activity."
Oh, we better get off that topic or we're getting banned.
Still trying to find that music behind you stuff.
I'll
So,
when I get home.
all right. So she thinks you should wait. What do you guys think?
3 days is a bit much. How far away is Dallas?
Bring up a map.
Oh, I've got a map.
I legit almost do like Google. How far away is it? I'm like, I don't have that.
From
here.
where? Okay, Google. You could ask.
I mean, we could. Oh, come on.
Okay, Google.
So I
That-
guess
How far away from Fort Worth? No, not Fort Worth. Fort Hood is Dallas.
Austin.
Oh,
You're in Austin. Austin is further south.
That's a distance.
okay,
That
Google.
is a distance.
How far away from Austin is Dallas?
I'm surprised my phone didn't answer.
He's not directing it to your phone. It still requires some direction.
I had a YouTube video say something about, "Hey Google," all of a sudden it said,
Yes. How can I help you?
yeah. And it was really annoying.
I think
200
that's a-
miles.
Okay. Yeah.
so. How do you feel about camping, Wade?
I don't have a problem with camping. Fred, on the other hand,
Oh, I thought you
is-
said kidnapping.
I was like, well, Fred, on the other hand, has had enough camping due to the army.
That's not camping.
Usagi.
That's we're going to make you despise the outdoors to the point where you never want to camp again.
Usagi is gonna make a requisition request.
Excuse me.
Okay.
As long as there's no
She
cheapy
rolls
mediums, we're good.
persuasion.
Okay.
Right? That's remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah. You roll persuasion.
And the DN is equal to
Is that a natural one?
No, that's a 7. Thank goodness.
Okay.
But it's favored. Not better.
No, it's not. That's
points
what I feel like with some of my rolls on Baldur's Gate. 5!
Yeah, dude, some of your rolls were pretty garbage the other day. I'm watching this, I'm like, how are you rolling with advantage and you still didn't make a DN 12?
Uh-huh.
What is going on? Because I agree with you. Like, the person who has the highest skill should be able to make the roll. Not Susie Joe over there, who's not a mage, making the Arcana check.
Yeah.
That's why I love the halfling. It's so stupid.
Because he's got luck.
Yep, lucky. You just don't roll ones. I mean, you can, but
Because I want a vehicle. I'm going to spend a possibility on that. 15,
I mean,
19,
that's
6.
probably why I prefer the Alcat stuff. Because they're like, you are in conversation with so-and-so. Person who started conversation. Barbarian. They are not particularly diplomatic. But you also have the paladin over here who is very good at diplomacy. Well, the paladin's going to be the one making the roll on your diplomacy.
oh yeah, your cleric can cast guidance on you if you'd like. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get this high, but I got a 21. So
I don't care if you're not trying.
no, because it matters for what the cost is. So I just want a vehicle that will seat us and Terry L.
So requisition, you have to say what you want.
Yeah.
Because that sets the.
He wants a car.
I want a vehicle.
vehicle.
Yeah, I want a vehicle that has ability to drive
Carry everyone.
fast, carry us, and potentially.
I mean, is this just like a perk? Or do you not need some kind of...
The perk is
medium?
favored. It's a requisition is just a mechanical.
Yeah, requisition is just mechanical because I'm calling it the Delphi Council.
As long as you have the
Okay.
ability to call in
Yeah.
a favor, you can make the you
That's fine.
determine.
Yeah.
The base DN is equal to the item's value, and then any modifiers.
That you
This is your
see
fifth
that.
requisition this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't know what I can get. I'm just telling you the numbers. I've got 21.
Okay.
I'm requisitioning a vehicle that can go
And
fairly
you're
fast.
literally just saying, well, nomenclature fluid done RUNNOFT with our car.
Yeah.
Can we get a new one?
Yeah.
I mean, he'll return it.
Yeah, he returned it to the Delphi Council.
Well, he turned it to Eris.
Still leaves you guys stranded out there.
Yeah, because I don't want to wait here for 3 days. If I can go take out another stela, I'm going to do it.
Valid.
'Cause that's,
So, yeah, I mean, they're like, oh, yeah, very understandable.
because
yeah,
our
give us
intent is
an hour.
to fantastic. Because our intent is to head north with the new personnel and take out another stela. This one's in Dallas. I don't think you have.
Ordnance,
We will
though.
mobilize assets to
Okay.
check Dallas.
Okay. Fantastic.
But yeah, we've got a car on the way for you.
But some examples, 21 could get a Ford Taurus.
Yeah, they're not.
Could
They're not
get a
ideal.
Harley Chopper. Just one.
Just one. One 1970 Spitshine soft
I
tail.
mean, yeah, so an hour goes by, we'll cut to it, and they basically have you this old Ford station wagon.
It works.
It'll fit everyone.
Yeah.
It'll go 55.
Does Wade have his driver's license?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm trying to remember who
Well,
was driving us last
Mary does, anyway. So.
Mary does as well.
time. Is Mary
yeah.
still with us?
Yes.
Yes, she hasn't left.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
I mean, most of the time we forget she exists.
I never forget any of the twins.
It's understandable.
My land vehicle says
Yeah.
How was
14.
that?
That was a motorcycle
Oh shit!
with a rip and burn
Somebody needs to
modification
get
on
that
that one.
checked.
They like
It's
that.
like-
They do that on purpose.
I was looking at vehicles and I was like, oh, we could get a Wasteland Junker. And then I heard that. I'm like, nah.
Just so you know, Wasteland Junkers are effectively any vehicle you would see in Mad Max.
Yeah.
In the living
After.
lands, every car has a lift kit.
Yeah.
No, they do.
No, I know. I agree. There's nothing wrong with that. They're all monster trucks.
That's what they're called. They're called monster trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I
we
was like, I
just,
saw that, and I was like, wait, an actual? Oh no, it's just a Ford with an extended cabin.
I think we just lost the internet.
It's okay. We're
Oh,
fine.
do we?
My just said broadcast just ended.
It's okay.
Nope, we're still good.
Yeah, I'm like,
Your phone just
still
sucks.
says it.
I'm just saying
I think your daughter's broke your internet. No.
My says yes.
Oh nope, there it goes.
It's okay. We're still recording.
We're still recording, so.
It happens. Unfortunately, it happens a lot.
Uh-huh. I can't wait to actually move.
4-ish months, man. 4-ish months.
I
We
know.
install my cabinets at the end of January. That's what? Yep. Woo! Words. The end of January. And I'm going to be spending like $200 to install a coated keypad with a deadbolt on my garage side door, so we can so you guys don't need a key.
So we don't have to bug Andy.
Well, we won't be there like on Sunday, just in case, like if you guys come over and like we're at church or something like that, because we're church people. So
It's all voice encoded, and we're just shouting at it.
computer.
Hello, computer.
That's my favorite part of that whole damn movie.
That was the best part.
Hello.
Hello, computer. Try the keyboard. The keyboard.
Oh,
How quaint. Like, holy crap, dude.
Honestly, if it doesn't surprise me if Kirk knows ancient ways of creating black powder, I'm pretty sure Scotty at one point goes, "I'm bored. What they do in the 1900s? Oh, keyboards. Teek 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 teek."
Well, I also love Scotty's reasoning. It's like, don't you think you just changed the timeline by giving him this stuff? He's
How
like,
do we know
how
he's
do you
not
know
the
you
one
didn't?
that invented it?
Right.
And
What's,
McCoy's like,
Fair. That's how they get over certain paradoxes. Like, how do you know that wasn't exactly how it was invented?
Well, like even Enterprise goes back and goes, "Oh, that lady that created Velcro was Vulcan."
Yeah.
There's something I didn't know. I didn't make it that far into Enterprise.
To Paul's great grandmother lands in
Crash lands
Carbon
in.
County, and in order to survive, she sells. She literally just walks in,
parts of her clothing.
and she just does this,
Yeah.
and hands it to the guy, and he goes, "Yes, money," and walks. She walks out.
And she gives it to this kid
Yeah.
for him to go to college.
Yep.
And then he later joins NASA and invents Velcro. Because that's where we got it. But yeah. I love when they do that. They just throw things together and be like, oh yeah, here's lore. Hey!
Well, that's actual lore, though.
I know.
That's the crazy part. Is there's just some random woman who, that's the theory, is that she just walks in and goes, "Here's Velcro," and left.
Well, there were two. The actual lore is there were two. There was that woman, and then there was another group of brothers who are creating different types of Velcro. The hook Velcro, and then there was a new, like a different kind, like a button-up kind. And then they fused the two in a patent, and that worked beautifully. And then NASA was like, "Cool, we'll buy these." And they said, "Okay."
Yep.
And they I paid a decent amount of money for the patent, but then they made millions.
Yeah.
Off of Velcro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's putting it lightly.
Lightly, yeah. I saw them drive 2 Abram tanks. They put Velcro, and they brought in cranes, stuck them together, facing opposite directions, and they're gunning the other directions. And the Velcro's like, "Nah, bro, I'm good." And I'm like, "Oh, it's not antiquated technology."
Will never be.
Well, they did the same thing with phone book. Mythbusters did.
Yeah, they did airplanes and some other stuff, but yeah, that's airspace between molecules and paper. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Random
Yeah,
stuff
and
you
it's
watch.
if I remember correctly, the books never broke. It was
It was the binding.
not the binding, the metal things that were holding the clamps.
Yeah, the books never broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the books never bent. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things.
And I just remember they put 2 tanks on opposite sides, and they tried to rip it apart, and it never went because all the surface area and stuff like that.
We need another show like MythBusters. I miss it. We
Check
don't necessarily need Adam and Jamie. They were great. But
Check out Brainiac.
Is it a new thing?
No, it's not.
Oh. No, I mean,
It was created.
We need something new for like my
It was
daughters.
created for men, and it's the host eventually went on to do Top Gear.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of tells you what kind of show they were. But they would do stupid stuff that Mythbusters
I
wouldn't
remember
touch.
that. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you're fat or if you're thin, would you survive in
Uh,
submerged in water
Grant,
kind of thing?
Tori, and Carrie went on to do something called White Rabbit, which was like MythBusters Light.
Yeah.
That was fun. We need someone like for like kids, like your
Didn't
kids and my
Grant
kids.
pass
They need their
away?
own. What?
Didn't Grant pass
Yeah,
away?
he did. Like,
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year?
Yeah, no, a couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
Imahara passed away due to complications from surgery, I think.
Oh man.
That was rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading north.
You're heading north.
And I tell Elle, okay, Elle, we're gonna head north to find some of your other tribe members to ensure that they've succeeded, because we cannot allow a stela that we know of in a general area to go unchecked. Sound good to you?
I mean, she's looking at the car, looking at her dinosaur, looking at the car, looking at her dinosaur.
Dinosaur's not coming with us. I'm sorry.
At the same speed.
We can have. You can leave enough of the meat here from the cow, and it won't go bad, and the dinosaur will be fine.
Triceratops will eat meat.
Usagi don't freaking know that. She has a cat.
I look at it and go,
Valid.
it's a herbivore, not a carnivore.
What is that? Wait, I should know that.
Yeah, you
Yeah, we
should.
know that.
I was a teacher, wasn't I?
I don't know, were you? We don't know your backstory. We just think you're a cartoon.
I just heard of some guy hitting a triceratops with a law rocket once.
That hasn't happened yet.
That's
Not yet.
That's
That
4 months
hasn't
away.
happened yet.
6 months.
You are aware
No, we're
of
like-
someone
we're at
using
like
an Abrams
8 months.
tank to shoot one.
Yeah,
You were there for that.
Yeah, I go. Somebody hit one with an Abrams tank once.
I don't
two.
want. I don't want Kim to come meet friggin' Gunther.
Isn't it like day one? Mike did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
that was the day one adventure. That was the
That was-
paramedic
That was
climbed into the tank.
That was
There's
day
Iraq in
3.
the background.
No, that was day
No,
one.
no. It was the third
Third
one.
episode.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That was
Oh yeah, you were there. You
Yeah,
were
he was
literally
there.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
way
yeah.
there.
literally there. He's
was
like,
there.
Took me
yeah,
a second.
I saw
was
this
like,
paramedic
yeah,
climb into a tank and shoot.
Yeah,
one
we-
of
And,
those.
and
we
I
was literally
described the entire thing because one of my perks is storyteller.
Yeah.
So I start telling him the adventures of day one, my day one
Yeah.
adventures.
No, Ella is completely fascinated by this.
And so I go through and I tell them exactly what happened and what happened.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely fascinated and is like,
Wade's a warrior.
yes, very well.
Where's your
She
mom?
she looks at her triceratops and says home and points east, and it kind of looks at her for a second and then starts meandering away.
I don't know. what
And
songs.
she's like, I don't know how well trained he is.
Well,
It's a jungle out there.
we'll let somebody know that there's a wandering triceratops around here. Maybe
Call
they'll
for
put
it.
him in a zoo.
There's some artillery unit with a bunch of beer that will take care of him.
Oh no. Not Private Walczak. The artillery bear.
There is, yeah, I know. The Polish artillery bear.
Oh, that's so good.
They're
He
like,
made a sergeant, if I remember correctly.
I don't know what
Corporal?
rank.
Corporal.
Corporal?
Or the
And then
the Russian equivalent of it, but yeah.
Polish.
Polish, sorry.
Because I almost said Czech, and he's like, he's not Czech.
No, Polish. He was Polish.
Yep. It gave him
Excuse
a fedora.
me?
That's
Are you
wrong. They're
Polish?
not Polish. They're Poles.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Is that accurate? I didn't
That
know.
is
I didn't know that.
Polish is our word. They don't call themselves that. They call themselves Poles.
That's good to know.
And there's also a horse that's made captain.
There's a horse, and
A
then
lot
there
of
was-
horses have been.
Yeah. Then
Right.
there was.
This
Many
is-
of them posthumously.
Yeah.
General. What's his? Fuck the. No, he wasn't the king. President first. Washington's horse was made a general after his death.
This was during World
I was
War.
like,
I think World
Yeah,
War
Well,
II.
Captain Jack's
then there
horse was also
the,
knighted.
George Washington was made a general
The
after his death, too.
bulldog that
Yeah.
was Sergeant Stubby.
yeah.
He was American.
The Captain Jack, the guy with the longsword in the tank, his horse was knighted after his death.
Of course.
Yeah, he got an OBS. I was like, yeah, that horse was. He rode two things in a battle: a tank and a horse, and they both survived the war.
Yeah, right.
The tank and the horse. Jack barely survived, but he did.
He survived though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, 2 incursions, like 4 bullets.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
that was the
probably-
guy. He was the one with the great sword. And
Yeah.
he was like,
Because an officer needs to have a
an
sword.
officer is not properly dressed unless they are carrying their sword.
That's why my traveler character was named after him.
Yeah.
Mad Jack.
Magic.
Mad Jack, that's what it was. I was
Mad
thinking Wolf Jack, Wild Jack. No, it was Mad Jack.
Jack.
Mad Captain Jack. Mad Jack. No, Captain Mad Jack. Jad. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Don't know.
Doesn't
He-
matter.
Cap-
I'm not here.
He
Shut
was
up.
captain, and as he said, an officer without a sword is improperly dressed.
He also, just to piss off the Germans, played the bagpipes.
Yeah.
Like, the dude.
Poorly. I don't know if that was on purpose, but he did it poorly.
I feel like it probably doesn't come up for new recruits, but there has to be someone who mentions, like, there are several animals who outrank you that you need to salute on base.
Well, that's
I mean, the thing is, it's
No,
rare to have an animal on base with rank.
no. Socks on Air Force One was the second highest ranking member on the plane.
The
whenever he
cat?
flew. Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
he flew with Clinton, he was
right.
the second highest ranking member because he's a household member of the White House.
Yep.
So only Clinton, then Socks, and then. Well,
yeah, can you
well,
imagine if
his whole
Clinton
family,
dies
but,
and
yeah.
the
But you
cat's
never
like, meow. Big red button.
Here's your fancy feast, my lord. I'm sorry. There's just some soldier like
Well, it makes you think of
he
that.
doesn't salute back, and the cat's like,
Right.
oh shit.
Well, unfortunately, that's like half the presidents of the United States.
Was it Biden has a dog, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. Biden has the memory of a dog.
I'm
I
sure
was
he's
just-
not just a dog in a human suit.
So you were talking about there's no animals on base and made me think of that horrible.
Didn't say there's no animals on.
I know.
I
hard
literally
to-
have a story
No.
of herding cows.
Wild
off of a
animals on
tank
base are
range.
very, very common.
Yeah. But like you're like the animals that
Again,
are raised.
livestock. Again,
Yeah.
I have a story. I herded cows off of a range with an Abrams tank.
You know what? That's a fantastic
Me!
story.
Oh.
And all those cows were then made first sergeants later.
No, they weren't.
No, they're all butter bars for a reason.
Oh.
One of the cows was really convinced that whatever the stupid humans were doing, it was more important.
Oh, that sounds like
So
a
I
butter bar to
bumped
me.
it with the tank, and it came to the conclusion really quick. Oh, that's bigger than me. I need to move.
Made me think of the story of the Dependa, who, because she was driving her husband's vehicle, who was
Oh, yeah,
was
I've heard this
the
one.
major. They're like, no, you will salute the car no matter what. And they're like, you sure? Okay. So they just kept saluting the cars as they walked past. And because the cars don't salute back, they just had everybody just stand in the parking lot. Nothing got done.
Yep.
The windshield
Yep.
wiper finally moves.
No, that's because there's the people that have them on their back of their window.
Yeah.
But it's, oh my god, that's good. Oh no, I'm gonna do that to my wife.
My God.
I'm gonna get a vinyl.
No,
done.
I have a story about an officer. So, me and one of my buddies, this was near the end of my time active duty.
Mhm.
And so, me and this guy, that we were buddies back when we were both in the same company. We'd been switched companies, so we ran into each other. I was heading to the motor pool, he was heading away from the motor pool, and we were talking because we were friends. And so I'm watching everyone else just walk around us because everyone else is being polite. Well, a certain captain decided to walk between us. Yeah. Wait, there's more to it. There's more. My buddy snapped to attention and saluted and said, "Sir." And I just looked at him like, "You're an asshole." And we continued our conversation. And then I walked to the motor pool, and there was a sergeant outside the gate of the motor pool that was having a smoke break. Because I was within sight of the motor pool. And so this captain had pointed me out to this sergeant
Oh.
and told him to do something about my lack of military discipline. And this sergeant's like, so what happened? And I told the sergeant what had happened, and he's like, okay, next time just salute him. And I went on my way. Because this was a captain that had a giant stick up his ass and thought he was far more important than he was.
I mean, most captains do. Let's be
No. This guy was particularly
Oh.
obnoxious.
It was a gold-plated stick.
Yeah, it was a gold-plated stick. Because, I mean, I literally watched a sergeant major walk around the two of us to not interrupt our conversation. And here comes this particular captain, which everyone knew he was a dick, which is why I'm not naming him, because I remember his name. Oh, yes, this is over 20 years ago. I remember that jackass's name.
Well, I don't. No, yeah, woods. Yeah.
So, yeah. And like I said, I was basically coming to the end of my tour, active duty, and I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit. What are you going to do? Kick me out? I'll be out before the paperwork goes through.
Yeah, I got yelled at by a sergeant major because I was pulling a truck, one of those dollies, and I didn't happen to see the rank of the three people that walked by. And he sat there and yelled at me for 20 minutes. Why didn't you salute? I didn't see his rank. I almost said, how many times do I have to freaking tell you this? I didn't see their rank, or I would have saluted.
That's when you go, Captain, Major, whatever you are. You understand there's a reason you can only see that I have the rank right here, and I can't see it right there because I'm looking down like this.
Well, it was empty, and I just walked by, and I just happened to walk by, and Sergeant Major just peeled right off, and it wasn't the colonel wasn't in our unit or anything. And I worked in S4, in the building we have a lot of different majors and stuff, and I just happened not to look. I looked up, I happened to see three people. I didn't see their rank, and he sat there for 20 minutes. Why didn't you salute? I didn't see their rank. Why didn't you salute? Why weren't you? And I'm like, I have other things to be doing besides here talking to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
how many times do I have to say?
Like I said, when I got to that sergeant and he started talking to me, it was very evident, even in his voice, that he's like, yeah, that captain's a dick. I appreciate what you did, but next time, proper military customs and courtesies.
Yeah, and it was I had like 3 months left in the military at that time.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was very much on par with Captain Sobel from Band of Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
very much like
the guy that played Ross, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fucking dick. Salute the man, not the rank. Or salute the rank, not the man.
Yeah, it's so satisfying to see the very end when winners is like, Captain Sobel, salute the rank, not the man. And it's like, Captain Sobel, you better be saluting that man. Not the rank he carries, because he is 10 times the soldier you could ever hope to be.
I started to watch something actually about the actual man, about the not the character, but the actual thing.
Yep, there it is. Let's see. Are you going to connect?
I don't think you're on the same network anymore.
Probably not. All right. So, anyway, time is it?
It is.
It's 8:21. So, you know what? Let's take a 10-minute break.
I just did that.
We have not been on topic all.
It's okay. During
Most
break, I'll
of
see
the
if I
night.
can fix it.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's take a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 8:31.
Fantastic.
Do you want to put us on break?
You have to click us.
determined you are not as old as you think. Okay.
Okay.
And we're back.
Should
We
be
are
back,
continuing TORG Eternity. Probably
yeah,
shouldn't
there we
have.
go.
Yeah. Should be back.
Hey, can you imagine how great it's going to be when we actually have internet that functions? We're going to have a great setup and internet that functions? Yeah, we'll be cooking with fire.
Yeah, and there won't be any complaints about you not being able to get into the office to fix shit because it'll be at your house.
Yes. No, that's entirely it.
Yeah, I wasn't talking shit.
I am.
I was speaking facts.
No, it's valid because when we rented this place, it was very much under the pretext we need internet,
Yeah.
Under the
a
pretext.
stable condition,
It's also
stable
under the,
connection.
Well,
it's also the pretext that the guy we were renting from had the
Yeah,
ability
well.
to rent to us.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
But
largely it was, we're tired of being cold. Internet was a nice bonus, but cold. sucked.
cold or sweating.
I don't mind sweaty. I don't mind sweat with you guys.
I do.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do as well. Because that got miserable.
Got
And
miserable
that's why.
fast.
And that's why I don't play World of Warcraft with you anymore because you complain about being sweaty with me. No,
What?
it's a sauna joke.
But what does it have to do with World of Warcraft?
I don't know if
'Cause
I've
we're not
ever
close
sauna with
anymore.
anybody. That Brooklyn and I, we even sauna together. Would you like to sauna together, Rosa?
Big, ooh, big summer blowout. Anyways,
Anyways, who's driving?
either Wade or
Nope.
Mary.
No, it's good. It's good.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, it's delayed.
There
Hey,
it
fingers!
goes.
Ah.
But it shouldn't be delayed on mine.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Oh.
Will deal. Yeah, who is driving? Mary or Wade?
Oh,
I think
If
Wade.
Mary's
I
here-
think Wade has a point higher than Mary. 15 to 14, right?
I think that was it.
I believe.
Wade's at 14.
and she's at 15.
No, she's at 12.
Oh,
Then you're at 14. You're driving.
yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, Fred just can't get away from the driver position.
I mean, he doesn't have to. Let Terry drive. It's just like it's like riding a beast. It's just.
Before we get in the car, Usagi
Well,
does not scream her catchphrase. We're just gonna go.
So how does it get delivered? Like a guy shows up, and does he stay in the car with you? Does he get evac'd?
That's a good question.
I mean, they bring a car out. They've got a separate car to go back with.
Okay. I was
And
always
like I said,
curious.
yeah, it's well, they have to send two people, one to drive your car,
Yeah.
and one to with their own car to take that guy back.
Unless we're getting a replacement.
Nah.
You're not getting a replacement.
No, the replacement can't drive.
I will never play core to get no. I'm kidding.
I don't know his new character, so.
Nobody knows his new character.
No
You
one
don't
has
want
met.
to because my great granduncle was a mosasaur. No. I played the Nemesis card on Wade.
My grunkle.
Wade hits him.
Good luck.
There are 3 13s in that roll.
Nice.
Of course, she'd have that card.
At card.
That card, and you know
That
it's that
card.
card.
What card is it?
All right, so yeah, Wade, give me a drive check there, my friend.
Oh, that's an Adinos. I thought that was a dude.
That's a 12 on the dice, so 0, so 14.
Oh,
All
12's
right.
not 0.
Yeah, it is.
Is
11, 12 is 0. I had
Oh,
the
shit,
same
you're
thought,
right.
and I had
Yeah,
to look
you're
down
right.
to confirm.
I don't know why. I like 5th edition,
I-
like 12 is a +1, so there
Yeah.
must be a 1.
I looked down, I checked.
Oh, no, I
You
believe you.
are
I was just
correct.
dumbfounded for a minute.
I was just dumb.
Same.
I always forget that Her melee weapon is a chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Terry?
Yeah. She,
No,
no,
Mary.
Mary.
She has a chainsaw.
She's used it exactly once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we haven't really gotten in combat with her.
No, with the armored girl, Carrie.
Yeah.
The only time I was like, she had a chainsaw? You're like, yeah. What the?
Too many names that are airy.
Yeah, Mary, Terry, Carrie.
She
Perry,
never answers
Perry.
when you try to call her Terry.
No, I know.
Ever.
Well, I have never called her Terry.
We could just call her Larry.
But yeah, Terry keeps confusing me because I'm like, her name is Elle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Anthony because he has to try and name all of them.
That's right.
It's the Yuleverse.
God, catch 'em all.
They're my
you're
they're
gonna
my
catch
nurse
'em all.
choice.
Yeah, you're gonna catch them all.
Yeah, all never mind.
Okay. I mean,
What's this? Living Lands STD perk?
I want to say that that's going to be very similar to Mummy Rot.
Yeah, better than the Aurora STDs.
It's ethereal.
That's where it falls off and comes after you.
Oh my gosh, that sounds more like Tharkold.
Isn't Aurora the nightmare place? Darkhold's just Evil Russia.
No.
It's Demon Russia.
So Aurorsh is horror.
Gothic horror.
Tharkold is body horror.
Oh,
Yeah, Tharkold is techno.
I just thought
horror.
Darkhold's like demons.
It
No,
has demons, but
it
it's
has demons, but it's very much like
Oh.
Hellraiser.
So is that like
Event
Horizon.
Horizon,
Okay.
Event Horizon.
that
Hellraiser,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
stuff.
Xenomorph,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, it
vagina
is.
dentata type shit?
Yeah, teeth.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. One of
yeah.
my favorite shows.
Wicked City.
Okay. Oh, good.
I'm just like, cyber papacy. It just keeps preaching.
No,
at
that's
ya.
Equilibrium.
Yeah, Equilibrium.
Yeah, Dark City and
Cyberpapists.
Equilibrium is cyber papacy, or Johnny Mnemonic, or any
Yeah.
number of things. But yeah,
That kind of stuff. But yeah, Tharkold is very much like Event Horizon, Wicked City, that kind of stuff.
there's a Russian movie about the solar flare, and they're on a submarine. I think it's like U-23895 or something. It's really good. It's a
What's the premise?
solar flare hits the sun. Basically, UV bakes everything so that you can only go out at night. And they're in the submarine, and that's the only safe spot during the day because they're in the water. The water protects from UV.
Okay.
Really interesting. It's U something something.
They have a very similar film
3895
called
or-
Sunshine.
There, it's
Where they have to get in
But the
planes.
U movie is a Russian variation
yeah.
of that. It's,
Oh, yeah?
But
Okay.
Sunshine is where they have to continually circumnavigate the globe so they stay away from the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar.
I just finished watching Rubicon. Not that good.
Yeah, I went on a deep dive on Netflix of just random movies.
Yeah,
and just
Yeah, I
chaining
mean,
them.
I did finally get to see Snowpiercer, and I'm like,
yeah,
It has issues.
it has
it's
issues.
way different than the book.
Yeah.
I've never read the book.
Yeah, it's
Well,
based on a
I
book.
didn't know a book existed. Okay,
It's
If
based on a book.
Snowpiercer, if the aspects of it screw you over, don't read the book because, like the comment about babies, it's way
yeah,
worse in
yeah,
the book.
it's
oh,
way
I'm sure
horrible.
it
The-
is.
the-
Oh, I
the-
get that.
The artificial mechanics,
Yeah.
way worse in the book.
Artificial mechanics.
The kids.
Oh,
Well, yeah, the people becoming
tools.
not tools, also, but like the heart is driving the
parts.
pump into shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
becoming
an
trained
actual
parts.
heart that's pumping the pneumatics in the train.
Oh, snap.
There's a brain. So the guy in the movie, spoilers, he died. He's dead, and then his brain is supplanted into the train.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to act as a like a nerve center for the rest of the couplings and stuff.
So he dies.
Well, because they don't have mechanics on board. So, no, he's artificial. So he's actually played by Ed Burns or something in the movie.
Uh-huh.
But in the books, he's artificial.
He's already been dead.
He sacrificed himself ages ago, kind of like Wall-E.
Okay.
But the AI they're
Yeah.
people. So they're children who are doing things, and eventually they get integrated into the Snowpiercer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but at the end of the train, they're eating them. So
Yeah.
sucks to be a kid.
Yeah.
And then in the movie, they're highly aggressive towards the kids in the school, but in the book, they're even worse. way worse because they're training them to be these things. So they're like, yeah, it's terrible. It's you think the movie's dark, and it is. The book is 3 times as dark.
Yeah, so they made a TV series, and I'm like, how are you gonna make this?
Yeah, the TV series is pretty dark too, but yeah.
So,
But anyway,
I like Constantine.
Good series.
you told him he was quiet. That's your fault.
I did say it. I take some blame on that.
So, what was your total for the drive?
14.
Base,
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Base plus 0. So
Well, you got to understand, I had all week off. So
Yeah.
I'm actually somewhat awake.
That's a good thing.
and I should just
Happy
stop
to have
talking
you here awake, Fred.
because I'm not.
I
not
have
here.
been literally trying my damnedest to get enough sleep to operate.
I get that.
Well, I had to use my vacation before the end of the year. And so, because they don't roll it over.
Yeah.
So you use it or lose it.
And then they don't pay it out.
No,
They could
Utah
pay-
doesn't require to pay it out.
That's stupid.
Well, if they do pay it out, it's like a bonus, and
You-
they take more of
Taxes,
more
yeah.
taxes out because it's a bonus and not weird thing. So I just decided.
Yeah, no, my company, I accrue hours. And I can only accrue so many hours before I just don't get more hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to use my pay or use my vacation
Yeah.
before I accrue too many hours. So.
I worked for a company that overtime never counted towards PTO.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't because you get extra pay. So it's just your
I mean,
normal hours
that-
are
that's
determine your
what
PTO.
mine is.
Yeah.
My overtime doesn't count towards paid time off.
Yeah.
I get an amount of hours every 2 weeks, every pay period.
Yeah, it's based off
That's
every flat. Yeah, it's based off the amount. You're only allowed 40 hours a week, and then that just applies. 40 hours would be like what? 4 hours of PTO or something like that. I don't. Not even 1 hour. Companies are weird. It's been a long time since I've been in the working pool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's effectively all things are.
Yeah.
And
That's-
like I said,
my wife's got PTO from ECS 37, so she's got the whole month off after her employment.
yeah. But that's just it. Like I said, when I go on mandatory overtime, they force day crew to come in an hour earlier.
Hey Casey, nice Warhammer.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome one.
Is that inquisitorial?
Um,
Dark Heresy?
it's not inquisitorial because it's a space marine. I think
Oh,
it's
that's right.
Death Watch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think this is Death Watch.
I am the end.
Well, the back has a lot more.
Yeah.
So if we're going max around 55 miles an hour.
You're fine.
4 hours.
Okay.
Because remember, 200 miles.
Yeah. That's what I was asking. I'm doing math here because I don't know
So
how to do math.
it really is kind of. So are you just sticking to the speed limit of about 75?
Yeah, but I'm just doing 75 heading there. But I thought you said the car can only get up to 55, so that's why.
Yeah, that's true. I did say that.
So I.
Because it's an old station wagon.
Could
they
probably
probably-
get to 60, 65 without
Yeah.
real pushing it.
Gets to 88.
Because I don't want to overheat the car.
It gets to 88 once.
Oh my god.
I just remember doing a
Still,
traveling from
still one of the
Washington
best
State
time
to
travel movies ever.
Washington State to Montana, and my dad had a Ford Pinto,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Pintos are the worst.
and then I probably and having 5 people in it,
Christ,
And
5
yeah.
people weighed more than the car.
Yeah.
and then it kept overheating.
Yep.
And
That's-
then my dad said, "If this damn car overheats one more time, I'm turning it around and trading it in."
Yeah, you should have.
I did.
And he did.
I'd leave
All
it.
Pintos were lemons.
It blows up. I just leave it on the side of the road. Like someone could have that. Let's go.
So it
It's worth more
overheated
destroyed.
again, and my dad traded in for a 1972 GMC truck,
Nice.
and 3 of us
Rode in the
rode
back.
in the back
Yeah.
all the way to Montana.
Welcome to
Welcome to the 70s.
the 70s and 80s.
70s and 80s.
I mean, my dad had this old seat that was pulled out of a Jeep,
yeah.
and whenever we went somewhere in
Reverse
his
it.
old 72 3/4 ton Chevy truck, we threw that in the back, and 2 of the kids were 3 of the kids were riding in the back of the truck.
I hated jump seats in trucks.
And that was with all of our camping gear and the 3-wheeler in the back of the truck
Yep.
with us.
Yeah, we had an old Woody, like 78 station wagon with the
Oh, the back jump?
face
Yeah.
reverse facing seat, and I would just sleep in it. The best. Be low enough, cops would never see you.
Nope.
But you hit a jump. Wah!
Yeah.
Oh shit! We drove up to I went to Windsor, Canada, and I slept the whole time in the back of that. That was the greatest thing ever. Anyways, I'm not there.
Yeah, my parents had the same type of vehicle, and I remember having my hand up like this and then closing the door.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that why you're as fucked up as you are?
No, that usually requires head trauma.
Oh, wow.
Well, I do have 3 older brothers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I only have 2 and somehow got shot in
I don't
the eye with a BB gun. Only once.
so it's taking around 4 hours to get there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to ask Elle questions the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like,
Okay.
okay, so what do you know? Like, do you know where they potentially may have gone? Do you know how we could find them?
We were going to try and meet up somewhere around.
Where we were?
Well, she was going to start heading north.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. How fast does a dinosaur go?
30 miles per hour.
Very?
Okay.
Yeah, if you're pushing it.
Well,
Going downhill.
Yeah, well, Triceratops can move 30 miles an hour, but their average speed would be closer to 20. T-Rexes can max out at 35. They were fast for large creatures. But yeah.
What I understand, Triceratops never saw a T-Rex.
Correct.
Triceratops did. Stegosaurus did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus did more distance between a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex than there was between a T-Rex and us. But T-Rex and Triceratops are both Jurassic and Cretaceous, so they were only about 18 million years apart. But they did see a certain type of
Vestigials
ceramorph
and
saw.
vestigials,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could see a proto, and then had the
But
last
there's
of it.
like 9 different types of Ceratops,
Yeah.
because the trihorn that we know is late, and there's
You go to
like
the
there's a
fringe.
one horn, there's the frilled fringe, yeah, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah. There's the proto.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a really interesting fossil of the proto in one of the early carnivores. No one knows how they got into this position, but the proto just has the thing's arm in its mouth. And that thing's
amazing.
claw apparently got caught in one of the rib bones, and they're like, somehow these things were fighting, got buried in mud.
Probably a landslide.
Yeah, probably a landslide, or the proto, they were in a gully and the walls just
Yeah,
collapsed.
there's a saber cat has a proto dog in their gullet, in their belly, undigested because it immediately fell into a tar pit.
Yeah.
I was like, son of a bitch. Can you imagine? Oh, that's a good meal.
Like the dog too. Like, oh hey, it's getting real hot in here.
Yeah. Hey, I'm boiling.
So, yeah. It's just some cool stuff.
I'm just imagining that T-Rexes are just evolved Triceratops that
No.
learn to walk upright. They're like, we can stand now. We can run.
They are
Other
two
direction.
completely separate genetic lines.
So, just trying to get more information. So, she said you're going to meet up north. Where, ish?
I mean, in the middle.
Okay. Because we're gonna
That's the best she can give you. Somewhere in the middle, we hoped.
completely understand. What do they look like? Are they human?
Oh, yes, they're human.
Are they riding beasts as well?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, let's head there. Get there as soon as we
Okay.
can.
Does it? Navigation isn't a thing, is it?
Not
Survival?
really. Survival.
Survival is a thing.
And if you're doing like where A and B, you could do scholar, you could do a number of things. Scholar would be like using stars to
Yeah.
map points and stuff like that.
No, survival if you've got it. Let's start with survival.
Well, do you want my cat to roll too?
Can your cat communicate?
Not yet.
What the survival?
Mind.
Yes, it is.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
Good for you.
Well, I had to roll a 39 to do it, so yeah.
Good night, buddy.
Well,
It's a plus 11.
Jesus.
good job on that 39. though.
Keep
So-
going. I got a glory.
Yeah, you should be impressed that Mary was also able to roll well with
Good for
a
her.
+8, giving her a total of 20.
Nah.
Nice.
So, yeah, you're actually between Alan and Mary, you're quickly able to determine about where they should be if they were heading south, and you have to turn off probably about 20 miles before
Yeah.
Dallas.
And they're not traveling by a road.
Yeah, they wouldn't be traveling by road. And so, yeah, you kind of go out and into an area that's fairly flat because, unfortunately, this part of Texas is fairly flat. Yeah, so find checks.
Used all my luck.
Black as
It's
a
up
cat.
to you guys. All right, that's a 5.
All right, big spender.
Okay, so
got
Mary
10?
got an 8.
You have ranks and fine.
I have a 9
Good
and
job,
an 8.
Wade. So 25.
25.
Bill had fine ranks
That's a
and
plus 8.
find.
Yeah. 19.
5.
19.
Alright.
So as Wade's driving out, he's like, before anyone else could even start to see him, he's like, oh, yeah, there's some people over there.
Wade is
Looks like they're
innately
traveling.
drawn to the pretty girls.
Apparently.
Wait, he is 17.
I like girls. Pretty kitty girls. Pretty witty girls.
He is 17.
He is 17.
Yeah.
My mom said she knew the moment I recognized girls when we were walking to Walmart, and I just went. I just kept walking.
My dad was friends with a woman by the name of Busty Hearts in Buffalo, New York. Just Google her, and you'll know why I was interested in girls at a very young age.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I have a picture of me at 8 months old sitting on them. Yeah, her whole shtick is she crushes beer cans with them.
I'm afraid I've got safe for work.
Yeah, don't Google it because your wife will find out. And be like, what are you doing?
I swear I've seen this woman.
I'm sure you have. She's pretty well known.
Yeah.
I mean, she's older now. This would have been this would have been 82 or 83 when I got the picture taken. My dad's been friends with her for 30 years now. Yeah, Busty Hart. I don't know if it's H-E-A-R-T or H-A-R-T, but she's in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, Google says she has a 36M.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we know that girl. She was on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, she was on Howard Stern and a bunch of other things.
Don't give me that.
No, I'm just like,
We know that girl.
We know
What's
that-
This? Brian's like, what's this wee shit?
he's like, we know that girl. She came to Thanksgiving.
She was the hams.
She had a different name. We didn't know her as
We
that.
called her Rebecca.
Oh, I remember seeing her act. She
Yep.
was crushing.
She crushed beer cans.
No, she
No,
was beer
she-
cans. She was crushing cinder blocks.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is just silly.
But they had like a cloth and stuff on
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to protect her. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, she is very engorged and veiny and
she's a
hands.
high-weighted. Well, that's not the word I want to use.
No, she's
Top heavy.
She's very
Well endowed.
very incredibly top heavy.
Yeah, she makes.
Well endowed.
What's
Yeah.
her bucket?
No, one of her sticks when she was younger is that she, 38 M's, or maybe at the time, maybe like 29 M's or something.
Hurt your
But
back, man.
but she was like her waist was like a 28. It was nothing. So she was. But yeah, I have a picture of me a Polaroid when I was like 6 or 8 months old, sitting on them. Yeah. Anyways, that's who I'm playing. No. Unarmed maneuver.
She's got a high strength.
Yeah. And a back brace.
That's
Orthopedic underwear. If you know that reference, you know that reference. And you had a reasonably good 90s.
Memory.
Yeah, that was.
So yeah, so wait, do you see some girls off in the distance?
Well, you see people.
People,
You
sorry.
can't really determine beyond their people.
Wade's like, no, I know they're there.
I smell them.
Smells like teen spirit.
I smell the double X chromosome. That way.
You just assume their gender.
Yeah, I did. You all did. You're like, oh, there's a woman over there. I'm like, well, okay.
Double X is double X.
Could be Eric. XXY, XYY. There
There
I
are.
know what they are, so they could be. We don't know.
I have a cousin that is.
No, I know, but I meant through the cloning process. I didn't want to give it away. Anyways.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
Stop
Are-
looking.
No. My warranty's expired, so I'm getting a lot of weird electrical pains.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I had one on my face the other day that just like I was cooking and like it just like pulled me and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die because I'm gonna like spill like bacon fat on me.
Your warranty
Stanford and
expired?
Sons. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
You've never heard that phrase?
No.
Oh, when you turn 30, your warranty expires.
Oh,
What
I'm
happens
leased.
when you turn 50?
everything else.
You die.
You no longer have homeowners insurance, Fred. You're just effed.
I'm just, I thought,
I thought he actually had.
That's why 50's over the hill.
Brian just blue screened.
I forgot Jeremiah's name. I was like, he has a name, I don't remember.
Kim!
It's
Kim!
one of these. But when he was talking about his warranty expired, I'm like, does this mean you're just getting constant phone calls? Hey, we are here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Not gonna lie, if I could buy extended warranty for my body, I totally would.
Andy's getting those calls. We're here to talk about your husband's extended warranty. And she's like, shit, I defaulted on that a while ago.
I am super glad the FCC tightened down on robocalls. I have stopped getting them, which means I don't get to answer the phone in Japanese anymore.
I get one robocall from a police thing. That's all
So
I get.
my phone was owned by someone who went to Gowan, and they have since I started using this phone number 12 years ago, still give it out to people while they're across the country.
Good.
And I get some, I'm like, they haven't had this phone number for 12 years. Well, they gave it to me yesterday. They hate you. I'm sorry.
They really don't want you to find them.
Yeah, it's like I get phone calls from people I've never
No,
heard about.
there was a phone number that back east. A buddy of mine got this phone number from this chick, and he called it, and it's literally a message that says, "Whoever gave you this number doesn't want you to know who they are or find them ever again. I'm sorry this happened, but don't call us again." And he's like, "This is the funniest shit ever."
I just had the vision of the mob calling people
guys.
up. Hey, we're here to
We should
talk
get back
about
on
your
track. We have
husband.
6 people watching us.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Double our normal. Hi, 6 people. 3 people we don't know. We
Three
probably do
people
know
that
you.
are not our computers at
Probably
all.
my brother.
That's my friend John.
Hi, friend John. My friend John.
How much you pay him?
My brother?
His friend John.
His friend John.
Hey, was Busty watching us? Hey.
She shows up anytime her name is. She's got a what is the Muggle? What is the Harry Potter world? Is like there's a taboo on her name.
Oh yeah, charm. Yeah. And she's like, huh. She who must not be weighed.
Oh, no.
Okay, so there's people over that way.
Anyways,
There's people over there.
There them gold in them hills.
Yeah, Wade, give me a drive check because the terrain has changed.
any negatives due to the terrain?
It's basically applied on my task difficulty number.
12.
Hold up. Before he announces anything. Is that a mind? That's a dex.
That's a dex.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing.
Yeah, I think the only way you can make it mind is if you have integrated circuitry and like some way to
The other thing is if you're doing like maintenance, it changes to mind.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right.
Well,
So yeah, if you're like,
since people are nervous that 12 isn't high
No,
enough,
you're fine, buddy.
I will.
I mean, it's up to you to decide.
Yeah, you're the driver.
Yeah, so that's 18.
Two.
That's
So
8.
plus
26.
26. so
That's a
plus
9.
23.
So
might-
Wade
it might succeed.
briefly gets mesmerized by the thought of other
There's-
people.
Wade's
There's
like,
sirens.
Wade's
singing
like,
over
where
there.
we're going, we don't need no roads.
We have hockey sticks over here.
Hover sticks? What?
Wade gets the siren call of Canada.
Wow,
There's
that's
more
320s.
hockey sticks.
There's a river of syrup over there.
Wade is not Canadian.
I know.
You hoser.
Did you just son of a bitch? Caught me. I was gonna say just assume he's not a hoser, and you're like hoser. Like, ah, damn it, you got me. Layers to this shit.
Because all I could think of at that point was Brian's bad guy when he caught us and he's like, hosers.
Honestly, I watched that episode a bunch just because
They were all good.
terrifying.
You know, so Julia filmed 2 of the Tiny Dungeon on her own thing. She got more views than we did.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm mad. Not
she's a girl.
really. Yeah. Well,
Yes.
yeah, but she has more followers than we do.
She's
On
a
the
girl.
on the, not TikTok, the
Twitch?
YouTubes.
Oh.
No, she's not on Twitch. She's
Oh.
only 13, but she has a YouTube channel because we gave her one.
Mm-hmm. She is a female.
Well,
She's a lady.
she's also young and hip with the times.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
She
true.
does dances and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't-
Yeah,
we don't
she does
bother.
more than that.
Right.
Us.
I mean, the reason we
Sarah-
got monetized was Sam.
Sarah probably would like it if we would dance a few times.
Sing and dance. I mean, I've been caught singing a couple times.
You have.
I haven't seen any of them as a short yet.
Yeah, because I'm doing them now and I'm still busy.
Well, it's because Sarah's busy and isn't doing them.
I-
So it's like, they're both busy. Good,
Sure.
I can do all my stupid stuff and it'll never show up as a short.
Jeremiah's like, well, that's because I'm doing the shorts now, and nobody should hear that ever again.
I agree.
I can't find that one.
Because I do not think I am a decent singer at all.
I'm deaf. I know I'm not a decent singer.
I can't carry a tune in a bucket, so.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone can actually carry a tune in a bucket. Because, well, sound doesn't carry too well in buckets.
Zed could probably carry a tune in the bucket.
Yeah, he can probably do it.
Gizmo.
Just throw this bucket at. What is it? It's a bunch of curse words.
In bubbles.
Yeah, Zed could literally do the cartoon bubble. Pop. You're pop doing pop it pop wrong.
Oh, I was thinking like Batman, like kapow, just throw it.
No, like the cartoon where someone's talking underwater and the bubbles float to the top and pop, and you hear their sentence and as the bubbles pop.
That's good. I like that.
Not
You know,
quite.
I miss those cartoons.
They miss you too.
I'm sure they do.
But their aim's getting better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You miss me, Al? With every bullet so far, Peg.
Okay. Yeah, okay. No, the train gets a bit rougher because now you're in more of a field.
Two-wheel drive forward.
Yeah, in a two-wheel drive Ford.
We're like,
But
why are we off the road?
because they're not on the road.
Well, he
I
didn't see him.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Like, where?
Yeah, he had a 5. He's like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Are we under attack?
Usagi would have done that, but you hear this, and she goes, "Oh, okay."
Like, for me, for Alan, he's just like, we go horses, camels. We could have had any of those, but no, we insist on these vehicles, and we just boom, random direction, no reason. See, he hardly ever sees any of these things.
How fast are you driving, Wade? Towards this group?
Well, I was.
I mean, he's matching his speed to the train, so he's not going
Okay.
fast.
75.
'Cause I'm just wondering if A would see it as a threat, like a creature or something, and be like,
I mean, that's entirely up to them.
I think they would. Yeah, potentially
Yeah, no, they see this thing coming and,
body it.
well, no, they don't body it, but they definitely go into a defensive formation.
Yeah, no, he would body it.
I probably would stop
Well,
far enough away.
do what you're going to do.
I'm going to stop. I'll stop far enough away, and probably.
How's far enough away?
Yeah, that's gonna determine.
I think probably about 200 feet away.
Oh, that's way too far. All right, never mind. I was thinking like if they got within 25 feet, I'd be like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
But-
You just hear this?
Yeah, I mean, we're far enough that
wait.
they could see us, but not close enough that.
yeah. Well, because you have L.
Yeah, we're gonna bring out L and be like, "Hello, hola." I'm sorry, he's now
Konnichiwa.
Hispanic.
No, it's a lot of living lands went to Mexico. And,
Yeah, I
and
know.
southern-
Like, I'm
yeah.
trying just not to be horribly racist. Because he's a luchador doesn't mean he's Hispanic.
he's not a luchador.
Oh, I thought he was a luchador.
Nope, this is not Azura. This is somebody different.
Oh, okay.
I had a whole better fun context.
Okay.
Not a
Florida, man.
Heliotrotrix, not a blue spine or anything. No, it's just that was my original build, and then I saw those 2 perks, and I was like, I want to build everything around these.
It's understandable.
I was almost gonna do an elf. I was gonna do Legolas,
Oh,
but it doesn't work outside of Isle.
it does not.
Yeah.
That's the frustration.
Literally, the first time we got fatigued, I'd have been effed.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I had 8 shock, and I would have taken 7 fatigue. Because
Yeah.
it's a 3 and then 2 and then 1. No, it would have been 6 night, not
Yeah.
7.
It just bodies you,
'Cause
man.
Living Lands is rough on people who require magic to exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I think the only place that elves have difficulty existing are in Pan Pacifica, Core Earth, and Living Lands.
What's the magic? Nope, you're fine.
It's got to be Magic 14.
It's
It's 14.
12. It's got to be. You're right. It's got to be. It's got to be
14.
14.
Or
Yeah,
higher.
less than 14. So it has to be 14 or higher. You are correct. So
No, I considered it.
yeah,
I'm going to play a Warden.
yeah. That was what he was.
Oh.
He was Elven Archer, Warden, with
Drake
lethal
Mandalay.
shot and sniper.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. The only thing I couldn't do is I was trying to find a way to get aim as a simple action, so I could aim and shoot in the same round.
It's hard.
It is impossible. you can only do it on a very, very small subset of tech weapons.
Yeah.
That's it. Which makes sense. Yeah. But now I have a new idea I was like, because I can take a lethal shot on a gun. And I can get smart at it. So cyber papacy, let's go.
Yeah.
And interestingly, I think cyber papacy actually has the magic 4 Ls.
It does.
Ooh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, but I want to be a gun user, because you can use it. You can use it in VR
Yeah.
because it's a smart gun. Elves can't get it with their bows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. There's literally only 2 ways to get aim as a simple action, and it's one is not. Oh Christ, what's his face had it, but he was shit with a gun.
Yeah.
And then there's you could do it in AR with one of the neural jacks. That's it. There's no other way to do
Gunther
it
never bothered
because
with
it's
it.
so overpowered. It's
Yeah.
so ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gunther never bothered powering up his weapon because he was just like, oh, look, there's 15. Dead.
yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
So Usagi gets out the car and is like, okay, come on. Are these your people?
I mean, she looks and she's like, yeah, I think so.
Okay, fantastic.
She starts moving towards them, waving.
I'm going with L.
I'm just like, what's that? I'm waiting a moment
Luna.
to see if anything's happening.
Okay.
So
Wade, what are you doing?
I'm turning the car around in case things go bad.
Oh, okay.
he's like, I'm gonna follow my tracks back out in case we have to egress quickly. Hey, see, that's why you're the driver. You're smart. Mary wouldn't have figured that out.
I'm not really that smart.
I got a 7.
Well, now that he's turning the car
Okay.
around, I better get out.
Okay.
Because I can't see comfortably anymore. I have to crane my neck. Ugh. Well, yeah. So, hello.
Okay. So you go up. You went up?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you follow L up, and you two are like, oh, I see why this is called the Tribe of One Face now. And there's an Adionos with her.
That's a lot of them.
You know, I thought I had the talent for faces. I thought I had the talent to mimic anything I saw.
Uh-huh.
What the crap is this?
This is that clone thing we went over. We
Are
can
you
s-
A, B, C, and D?
No.
I mean, even the Adinos kind of looks like her, so.
I do have a picture, but I don't know exactly where I am. Did they just see a pile of bones off in the distance or something?
I'm assuming you're traveling with them.
Yes,
so.
I am.
Yeah, you see
So-
this Adionos that just looks like he's covered in bones.
I'll get the image real quick. So anybody who's seen Overlord would recognize the character.
I have not. I've played the game, but it's different.
I mean, I've seen a lot of like snippets from it.
Same.
It's a very niche character from season 2.
Okay.
Okay, so probably haven't seen him then.
Yeah. I made a joke about the game. The game is entirely different. I'm just saying, the game is British.
So
I
this,
don't know what that
Oh.
means.
but he has bone caps where his hands and claws would be.
What
And
do you
he-
mean,
and
like
on
bone
one arm,
caps?
so he has no hands.
Oh, okay.
They have been removed. So imagine they stop there, and then on one arm, from the shoulder to the forearm, is a huge bone shield that is integrated into his body.
Oh, that's cool.
Bone armor is integrated into his natural bones, piercing his skin. And then he has an attempt. That's what is called Peleki, although you guys wouldn't know what that is. And it's a human-based tribal marking to blend in with the humans.
Yeah, that guy blends.
What's that?
That guy blends real well.
Yeah. He's like a
He looks
sore
like a
thumb.
Haley.
Say again?
Oh, sorry. He looks like an elite from Halo series.
Oh, yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
Sorry, I used.
I'm not super familiar with Halo. I've played one campaign and then I'm building a lot.
One of my bunkmates was like the third most winning in America, so I learned a lot about Halo.
So he approaches
Okay.
silently, and of course he.
One of the women that she looks to have a little bit fancier also approaches.
We lost Jeremiah.
And he stands protectively over her. What?
The first thought after finished, I'm like, Usagi just goes, "You ain't got no hands, Lieutenant Dan."
Astute
So I lost it.
Astute observation.
Usagi does not say that one. She's not that socially awkward.
So, yeah.
Fist bump. Oh, sorry.
Like, height-wise, how tall
are
is...
you?
Very tall. I believe 7 to 7.5 feet are average for Idinos.
Good
Heavily
night.
muscular, but he's also
I mean, they're
He's
actually
wiry.
more closer to human, a little taller than human.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I thought in the book I
they're
read-
not a foot taller. They're about. They started about 6 would be short, but they go to about 7. They don't start at 7 and go up. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't be, but I'm just saying. An Adianos usually starts at about 6 foot. They're a little bigger, but not significantly.
That's cool. Yeah, that's what I thought of. Like the elites, they're 7 foot and change. The reason why Master Chief looks him in the eyes.
Has anybody seen the Halo show?
No.
Don't
I want
bother.
to. The TV series?
Don't
Yeah.
bother.
No, it's Master Chief is bullshit. Takes his helmet off like in episode 1. You're like, come on.
That's the main thing that annoyed me about the show.
Well, the argument they're like, oh well, we like the concept of it, but we're just gonna take the name of the character, the fact that they're at war, and then there's some aliens, and we're gonna abandon everything else. I'm like, because I had just finished reading the first 3 books, and I'm just sitting here picking it apart. The only good scene from it is, I think, episode 7 when he's fighting, and he's going through, and it's first person, which is that's the point.
Now, it's kind of like Starship Troopers. The book versus the movie is like, what did the book take from Starship Troopers? Mobile infantry and bugs.
And
That's it.
Argentina.
Yeah, in Buenos Aires. That's it.
No, the bugs took
The-
Argentina.
They did.
Again, Buenos Aires.
It's good filmography. It's got great costuming. The story's not bad, but it's not Halo.
Yeah. It's not
It's
the
kind
Halo
of like
story.
Star Wars 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, because I watched it, but they also took some stuff out of the book. The only book I read, it was the Cole Protocol.
Oh, cool. What do they take out of the book?
Basically, whenever the ship gets taken over, it wipes all entire drives out of everything out of the ship.
Correct. Yeah, that's the Cold Protocol explains where the Cold Protocol comes from.
Yeah. And that's the only book of Halo that I remember reading.
It's the,
I remember reading them, but it was a long time ago.
I
and
have
don't
them in
remember.
paperback if you want to borrow them.
So do I.
Okay.
I used to have them in paperback.
Andy
Yeah, I
bought
still
them
have them.
for $3 as a set. 3 total at DI.
Yeah.
One of these
Yeah.
days I'll have to go to DI.
So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this one woman that she actually has like a headdress, whereas the rest just really look a lot more like dressed like Al. Covering the naughty bits. That's it. I mean, it's true.
I mean, Are we doing the Twitch night bits or the family friendly night?
The family friendly. Because Torg is still family friendly. Even though if you really think about it, it wouldn't be.
Like, yeah, it's a role playing game in their mind, so we can set the camera to whatever level we want.
I know. But
yeah.
we'll set it as the way they have the pictures in the
Are you in
books.
core or
Yeah.
living
So
Lands?
so it's definitely more like the
He's
leather
Living Lands.
bikini.
No. All right, which book are you in?
Oh, I'm not in a book. I'm just Googling
Okay.
to see if there's like a blurb or something somewhere.
So that's tall. Hi. I'm Alan. We're on the hunt for stelae. We heard you guys might have heard of one.
Yes, and we were able to destroy it and its guard.
Ah, good.
Was
we
it
blew
planted?
up ours.
It was not planted.
Okay. We took care of the
That way.
other one that Elle was tasked with taking care of.
Ah. So she was able to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This
we also
is good.
there was also another one right next to it.
Hmm.
Not good. It was from a different. It was a different cosm too.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I believe it might have been like the second one we also destroyed.
Kind of a dead, tall metal thing.
Yes.
So I was confused because there's a picture in Living Lands of an Aldinos riding a T-Rex, and he's the size of the T-Rex's head. That's why I got confused. I thought they were at least 7 feet tall.
Okay.
He can be weird. It's fine.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change that. They're smaller than the Sparents, who are 3 meters tall.
Yeah. So that's one with him.
Oh,
in the
okay,
council
that's-
itself.
That's fair. Also, white spines are like the second largest of all the groups. Because Golden Suns with the wings can be bigger, and the Red Jaws are the smallest. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. He's 6.5 feet tall, whatever.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Yes, that is very much my guy. That was part of the inspiration for it. So, anyways,
Mhm.
And he's protectively standing near. Has she said her name yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, and he won't. He
Okay.
won't divulge information that's not necessary.
My name is Usagi. We are with the local Delphi Council here. We met your Elle, and she said that her tribe was north, and so we came to meet y'all. Make sure I did it again. Meet you.
The
Two.
Cosm of Texas does
It's
that.
it's pervasive.
It's the Cosm of Texas.
It's pervasive,
Y'all.
buddy.
You on to? Alright.
I want some spicy sausage now and some brisket.
If she doesn't know about the Delphi Council, he will whisper in her ear. I believe they're related to the Storm Knights / Realm, Reality Raiders is the word.
Yeah, the Storm Raiders.
Yeah. He's whispering it in her.
Yeah.
So he has Reality Scholar. So he
Oh.
specifically learns about his friends and enemies after
Okay.
his disability.
Okay.
That's his whole shtick. He learns.
I see.
And
So you oppose Baruka.
yes, and all the other ones.
What's up the other ones?
Well, there's a Dr. Mobius across the way.
You speak of the fellow SARS.
SARS? Is that the word for you have? Word. I have a
English.
charisma 10.
In the core vernacular, I believe you use the term High Lord.
Yes.
Right.
I just want to make sure that that's what your word is. SARS.
Yeah, those who sit upon the seats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fairly good translation. Is there a hieroglyphic for High Lord at this point?
No,
It's like a pharaoh or
just the
something.
face of Dr. Mobius.
That's that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
that's
valid.
valid. Yeah. No.
It's a Dr. Mobius icon. It's like
Yeah.
like the DC face, Deadpool face. You know
Yeah.
what I meant, but
That's very valid. Yeah. Here's the word for it in our language. Okay. So you fought, and she'll actually bring up I don't have an image because I'm not from that location.
We recently came from Pan Pacifica, which is the land of anime. This is probably their High Lord. I'm not really familiar with it.
Anime the High Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite insidious.
She is like, how do you get such detailed paintings so small?
Yeah, it's one of their things. I learned over there when I was there. Just like I learned that core earthers here have large eggplants.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about at that point, but yeah. So, where
Eggplant. Huh?
do you have any other additional knowledge of more stela? Do you have that perk?
No, we do not.
Okay.
Nope. I have to.
But
19 and then 21.
the
so
second
after
one
that
was
it
defended by many dead things.
Dead things.
They were very much. They appeared to be various animals, and they were so lifelike we did not realize they were dead things until they were destroyed.
Are these actual undead or are these the Gospogs?
These are robots.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Unliving. Yes. You are
That's
correct.
sick.
You are correct.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Gospogs. Undead. Unliving is unliving. It's all the same. Yeah.
Well, I think unliving Gospogs are plants, aren't they?
They are, but they're
dead.
Undead.
Okay.
Undead plants.
Well, I didn't know if that's what
they're
if
well,
they made
they're
a distinction.
zombie plants, and they take various forms because there's multiple plantings. But yeah. And then there's actual undead, which we have a name for, but I can't remember what it's called.
So are you living?
I am very much alive. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we are living.
Yes. I'm not one of the unholy,
Okay. I
the unnatural.
couldn't see behind everything.
What do you mean?
You're saying you got bones on you.
I do. These are my brother's bones.
Oh.
This is the admonishment that I must carry.
Oh.
Are you another
This is the
priest?
weight of my sin. What?
Are you another priest?
No, I almost was.
Okay.
My brother was a Gotak. I am not.
Okay.
I was a warrior of my people. But
So I feel
I
like
erred.
I knew someone like you who looked like this all the time. His name was Kim.
He also wore his brother's bones?
I don't know who made this armor, so maybe?
I mean,
I'd like to meet this Kim someday.
Kim needs to get over some trauma.
We went to a bad place.
Kim comes back. I also died. It happened again.
Oh, he would just be like,
Kim, stop taking that fucking perk.
I'm out. It just says I can play the martyr card on someone else whenever I want.
That's a bullshit perk. That's an evil perk. You take a
Oh yeah,
corruption right
Yeah,
now.
I'll take corruption for that one.
I mean, that's technically the martyr card in Aurora.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you think he picked it up?
I will not speak for my
Martyr card
companions.
in Aurora. You can play this. It doesn't mean you die. The next time someone plays it, you die.
Yeah.
Period. Even if it's discarded.
Yeah.
I cannot speak for my companions, but I am called Arak the Boneless.
All right.
I mean,
Seems you have brought Al back to us, so
That
it is a
doesn't-
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
it's one of those ironic names, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Oh, so like, never mind. I'll explain it later.
Okay.
I don't know anybody's dimensions, so I can't be like, well, see that guy? We called him Tiny.
He doesn't have that perk.
I figured Wade's at least 6 foot.
Didn't Wade? It was like 5'10" on the sheet, wasn't it?
He's grown
I mean,
up a
it's
little
close.
bit.
You're right. Yeah, it's been almost.
It's been a little bit. He could have hit a.
It's okay. Usagi's 5'3", so you're
the
looking down
panther's
there.
taller than she is when he stands on it, when she stands on her flanks.
Well, do you guys have any help? Because need any help with anything? Because as far as I know, our schedule's clear and we don't have anything to blow up.
Blow up.
Yes.
Destroy with
Ah,
large fire.
okay. It's good against Gospogs.
Al, did you see how we destroyed the other two?
I don't think so. I don't think she did.
She was watching us.
Was.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She's like, yes, it was strange.
Is it,
So
There
technically,
was suddenly loud bang. There was some fire, but it was loud bang and much destruction.
none of us did that. Our friends at the local fort did that.
Excuse me for a moment. I have to communicate with our leaders that you have destroyed the stela. And she'll step away for a second. We'll command. We have confirmation of 2 additional stela in Dallas, Living Lands, and another Pan Pacifica. The people who destroyed them said that the Pan Pacifica one was not planted yet, but it was being guarded by robots.
well, they didn't use the term robot.
Yeah.
They
They
would
don't
say
know.
unlife.
They just call
undead.
it dead
Yeah.
things.
Creatures of unlife.
Creatures of unlife.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
This might be a bigger problem than we think. See if you can find any more Pan Pacifica stela.
We're on it. Okay. Just letting my bosses know that you guys did a fantastic job. Good job. They said that there might be more around. But we don't have any knowledge on that. So,
You guys haven't run into any more of these unliving animals, have you?
I believe they're more common.
You came to us in one.
Yeah. It seemed to be a dinosaur made of some form of metallic bone.
Oh, that's just Wade.
because
Wade is the master of
we
this
know
creature.
about the triangles, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it wouldn't be abnormal or outside of the realm for Usagi to go, well, if there was one up here and one up here,
There's a radius.
there's a point in time where they could be,
Yep.
and it's either
And they
there
are
or
calculating. They are
Okay.
calculating that, and
Okay.
they will get back to you with
Okay.
information.
there. Okay, I assumed I would have to calculate that, so.
No,
I'm running the
you
7
would
mile.
not have to, because once you tell them that, they're like, okay, we have 2 data points. We can start plotting.
Okay. Would you care to... What kind of beasts are you guys on?
They're not.
They're not? Okay. Do you have... I know Elle had an animal companion. Do you have any animals that need provender?
What is provender?
Food.
No.
They graze naturally if we have any.
Do you have any animals with you?
No.
No? Okay. Just need to know, because that way we're... Here's what I suggest.
They have a homestead. I mean, they're kind of semi-nomadic, but do they have... Because you told the Triceratops to go home, so we at least have something.
Yeah, there's a place
Yeah,
to go
okay.
home to.
Well, that's something we
They
didn't
were
discuss, so-
basically
Yeah.
going to check this second stela, destroy it if possible, and then head back.
Okay.
I assume you guys know where your home is comparatively to where we're
Yes.
at. We're currently 20 miles out of Dallas, DFW.
Miles. We use kilometers here. No.
No, I'm asking Casey for clarification.
Um,
Because it was a throwaway number and I'm trying to remember
I
if that's
know,
accurate.
I know.
I'm just giving you shit.
And I mean, yeah, technically outside of all the hubbub that is Dallas-Fort Worth area,
Yeah, so-
about 20 miles,
Yeah,
yes.
We're 20 miles from the suburbs, which is still
It was a joke that all of TORG uses
kilometers.
Kilometers.
yeah,
And
meters
it does.
kilometers.
It actually does. So,
So the IDNOs are like, we use kilometers.
That's valid. You're
Cosmos,
wrong.
but I
Texas.
mean, yeah, they are several days' journey from where they would be living,
But that's several days' journey.
walking.
They're walking, which 35 miles a day approximately.
That's a hard march.
Yeah, but even still, let's assume they're sturdy people.
Sure.
Not like me.
That's 70, anywhere from 70 to 80 miles from where we're at, which is an hour for travel for us. So,
You can reasonably guess that it's probably within the borders of the Living Lands.
okay, so that's a bit more.
Yes, it's a bit more,
Probably 100 miles.
at least.
Okay. What I suggest is, it sounds like my leadership is working on finding where that third location may be so that we can go destroy it.
Your people are in commune with the spirits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She knows enough to be mystic.
Valid.
And what I suggest is, if you had animals that needed fed, we could all go back into the place of the dead things, the tall dead things, and get some food.
Oh, I don't believe food is an issue. It's free game.
I know, but this tastes a little better.
I think it depends on their
What's
palate.
taste?
Um,
We simply eat what we slay.
yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea to introduce them to fat.
For the record, they eat fat.
Yeah, I know,
It's
I know,
just
I know.
unrendered animal fat straight from what they kill.
Yeah, but like, even if you cook a rabbit and you roast it, you get most of that grease out.
That's true.
And so you get a nice leaner meat. But like, go to like Burger King or like friggin'
Oh,
McDonald's to get some greasy spoon going on.
60-40. That's a lot of fat. Everything we eat is 93-7. It's all lean
I do 80-20.
because you cook it out. Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, good luck getting that in nature.
Yeah, no,
You
valid.
cook it all out.
Yeah,
I mean, this explains why that skeletal T-Rex was so angry at us.
Right?
Everybody eating all of its meat.
'cause it's my brain died. Just stopped. Forgot what I was saying.
I hate when that happens.
Can I make a reality check, just quick off the cuff, if it's going to be northwest or southeast? Not like where would it most likely be?
It wouldn't be a reality check. It would be probably an evidence analysis.
Oh yeah, then that's not it. I'll do it, but
Are we
That's
confirming?
mind.
yeah.
Because I have ranks.
It's a -1.
Ooh, good job.
So, yeah, no. I'm very reality rated.
Yeah, but it's not a
Yeah,
reality
no, it's not.
test.
I have mine going
Reality
off my charisma.
tests are very literally, I want to change reality.
Which I have favored.
Nice. How many ranks?
4?
Nice.
2? I don't know. 2. I have a base 12, but I have favored because of Reality Scholar.
Charmed existence makes it based off of charisma.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't. My charisma is an 8, but that's because I needed it for Night Watchman or Guardian Angel.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm suggesting. Just how many in your tribe? I can't see, so I'm trying to.
So
ask this
I've
question.
Counting L, it's 9.
Right. 8, them, 1 me.
We don't have enough in the. Just don't definitely have enough in the vehicle for that.
We can ride atop the beast. I didn't say safely. I don't know.
No. So she like takes a breath and she's like, "Yes, that is true." But there are some
'Cause I
people would not be
presume-
happy with that.
Usagi's like, the beast is faster than you are on foot.
Yeah.
We're like, we know that. 'cause
Yeah.
Most creatures are.
And we've seen lots of these things.
Yeah.
They are very fast.
Yeah, we saw a pterodactyl with metal wings. No, the plane, boss, the plane.
I want to play the card, but I don't want to at the same time. I'm going to use my... my cool famous thing, to search the deck for a connection card to see if I know of anybody in Austin that could come out with a bus or something. We're 20 miles south.
Yeah.
A
I know.
party bus comes up blaring music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that's an honest use of a power.
Do you have to spend the possibility to do that?
No. It's once per scene, I believe.
Nice.
Connection
So
card.
once every time we play. That's really good.
It's very useful.
Okay, going dark.
Okay, I play connection. My hero knows someone in the area that can lend aid. The intent is to try to see if I know someone, or like someone in my fan club. Like there's a BBS board. Of someone I can maybe like, hey, would you be able to come out here, bring a bus, something like that.
Okay, so yeah, there you know this one guy that's from this area,
Crap.
and he basically runs a tourism service.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, hey, buddy. Jimmy, right?
Usagi!
Jimmy.
Actually, it's Jeffrey.
My apologies.
Jimmy's
It's-
my brother. Sorry.
No, it's totally
They're
fine.
also twins because you can't get away from it. No.
Because of who I am, I heard you say the second name, and it just whoop, gone. You said Jeffrey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeffrey, I do apologize. This is Usagi, as you well know. I was wondering, could we maybe rent one of your buses for a bit? I've got 9 extra people that I just don't have room in my car for, and we need to... We're on the outskirts of the DFW. They're from the Living Lands, so they don't have any vehicles of their own. But we just need to head into town real quick. Do you mind?
Shoot. I can take care of this, no problem.
Fantastic. I do appreciate it.
You got a grid location at least. Since
Uh,
I don't think you've got an address.
do we have one of those? I don't know.
Computers check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Just because it's funny, I want to play attuned. I get to draw a Cosm card
Okay.
just to have an extra one.
11.
That is a 0.
Yes, that is a 0. Uh.
No. Noman taught me how to use the phones.
Okay.
That's right.
So that is a...
Oh, oh my God, this is a great...
That's a 14 to figure out how to do this.
I'm playing
Actually?
Master Plan to grab that card and play it.
Grab what card?
Attuned.
Oh! To grab another Cosm
Yeah.
card of your own. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, this is kind of weird to you, Alan, but you remember what he did?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you actually pull up and you're like, and here's the grid coordination.
Jesus.
Grid coordinates.
So, look what
You have
got.
a
Look what I
10-digit
got.
grid coordinate.
Here's all
Because that's how
possibilities.
good a phone can get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Much appreciated, Jeffrey. See you in about hour half, 20 minutes, 30, 100? I can't do words.
Math?
Gosh,
No,
dang
you
it.
can't.
About 2 hours?
Oh, let me check this.
Because it's traffic
Oh
in the DFW.
yeah. No. We'll be out there in about 40 minutes.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. Let me know if you need anything before then.
All right.
Okay. See you soon. Bye.
I can reach you at this number.
Oh, 100%.
Very good.
Well, Usagi just got doxxed.
Yep.
Better than being swatted.
Swap me, bro. I dare you.
Yeah, SWAT this person at this point.
Please do.
Please do. Yeah, please do. You have a tribe of basically Amazon women.
And a giant bone creature.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh.
I have requested another metal bone creature to come out here so we can travel up and travel faster.
Do these creatures have names?
Sometimes.
That one's called a Ford Taurus, named after a great creature.
I'm familiar with the
Bull.
Yes,
She does this because she's a little condescending.
and that's fine.
She's not used to talking to living lands.
Wonderful.
She's used to have to like
And
talk up.
how would you wound this Tauros?
See the round black things?
Ah, yes.
Hit those first. Those help it be stable. That's like the legs.
Oh, and if you destabilize it, could you flip it like a turtle? Tortoise?
Yes,
Like a turtle. Yeah. Fuck.
5th edition.
Yeah.
It could. It could. Additionally, if you have
And
enough
I
force,
assume the weaker, the underside, like most creatures of this type. 'Cause remember, like Ankylosaurus. And armadillo style.
No, I'm trying to like run through mechanics in my head real quick, because she's fairly intelligent. She's
The answer is no.
so it's metal all around. The most dangerous.
Metal. Oh, I'm familiar with this term.
That's the metal bone thing you're talking about. The sensitive part, just like most creatures, is the heart. This stuff right here, and she taps the glass, click, click, click. It's strong, but you can break it. And if you can break it, then you can get the people inside, and they're the weakness.
Oh, people.
You have have you ever encountered
So it doesn't.
tribes?
Yeah, it doesn't active. What's the word? It doesn't. It isn't.
It doesn't have a mind of its own.
There it goes.
It requires someone to control it.
correct.
But similar
Like your
to-
young Wade here, as you
Yes,
said,
yes.
he is the master of the beast.
Yes, he is.
So
He has great honors.
many fit inside the belly of the beast. Where does the master sit? So I know who to target. What
See
to target?
The round thing?
The other black thing, like the wheels, but smaller.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wade, will you sit in the car for a second?
I never got out of the car.
Wade's like, I'm already there, bitch.
White knuckling. He's just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm like, where Wade is now, he's controlling the creature from there. You take out the controller,
Very well.
the vehicle will
Wonderful. Thank you.
be unruly.
You,
Similar.
you are safe, young Wade. No worries.
I get out, get my hockey stick. I'm not worried about it.
He is strong of heart and of arm.
Yeah.
I go. I'm.
So wait, time out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you take a trophy when you killed the creatures day one? Because I can remember you tying something to your stick.
I have. I do believe he did.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
We'll have to look.
I'll have to watch. Because if you did, and I recognize it as a trophy, I'd be like, you are a warrior of a tribe. Because he would recognize that.
Yeah.
Because
I don't remember. if he
And
did.
Elle will point out that he is a fine storyteller. He told a great story.
oh well, not yet, but soon. Oh, L. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
So I go. I will tell you the time that I entered the Living Lands.
Wonderful.
And-
you mean the Living Lands entered you? No. What's the
The invasion of the Living Lands.
the Maelstrom?
Yeah, I will tell you the
Yes,
story of
yes.
the
I
Maelstrom.
walked across the bridge that day. We came across large domiciles made of stone.
York City. It's okay.
Yes, I was on my way to that place, and it happened, and I'll start telling the story again, more lavish this time.
More
We
elaborate.
only have 40 minutes.
Wait until we have the bus, and then or with the creature.
I have
and
to.
then
dri-
you
I
can
have
tell
to-
us a wonderful story the whole time.
I have to drive this one, and we have 40 minutes to
Why
wait.
do you have to drive?
I have to.
He's the controller of this one.
I have to control this.
Is there no
one.
other controller? He can control the one you have coming.
Someone else is going to control that.
Oh, well, I wanted him to entertain the one faces.
I definitely agree, and we're working on it.
Oh, yeah.
We must return to our home, though.
Yes, we do.
This will only take a short period of time, but if we utilize this vehicle, we can travel to your home much faster.
So we will do as the chief instructs.
Oh, are you the chief, L?
No,
No.
Oh, who was he pointing?
the lady
The
with the
woman with the
fine
headdress.
clothes.
Oh,
Address.
I apologize. I don't think I introduced myself. I am Usagi.
Yes,
this is my
you
cat,
have
Luna.
introduced
Have you ever
yourself.
seen? Is it Firestarter? The Star Kids.
Been a while.
Yeah, I'm thinking of. I think her name's Janessa. The. lead
So
lady.
which
I mean, she
Firestarter? Because
probably
there are
doesn't
two.
have an elaborate one. It's just kind of a.
Literally, it's a band with some feathers.
Yeah.
That's all it
That's
is.
fine. It's
But
pretty-
it's like the only one that you see that is something
Adorning something.
adorning beyond.
other than Boney McBonebone over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am not a member of their tribe.
Yeah, I know, but-
They adopted me.
His name is Boneless.
It's Adarac the Boneless.
Yeah.
So,
How? Never mind.
just so you are aware, in Viking terms, Ivar the Boneless, it also means intimidating.
Yeah,
or-
No. I agree. I think it's the
They
funniest.
gave me that name. I
Yeah,
did not.
yeah. Okay. So
'Cause,
he
I believe
drives
it's
out.
White. Shit, white spine, white spear, white.
If we're heading into
I keep wanting to say White Scar, and I'm like, no, that is wrong. That's
Yeah.
40K.
if we're heading into Living Lands, we'll need to get a kit.
A kid?
Kit.
Oh, Kit. Oh, I was
Yes,
Fucking
it's a small
confused.
fox.
very.
Yes. Not the Megan kind.
She'll call command up and be like, "Command, we've got a. We met the people. I know we're still waiting on that triangulation, but we're gonna head into. We're heading to DFW here real quick. It looks like we may end up having to go into the Living Lands for a bit.
Why do you need to go into the Living Lands?
The people we're with need to head home because they may have more information on another stela. It's valuable to follow up on. But we just need to get is there a location in the DFW that we can stop by Delphi, get maybe some Living Land kits, because I ain't never been there yet.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, follow up on that.
Fantastic. Let you know. Thank
White
you.
spine.
Did I
Yeah,
say?
I'm like, White Spine sounds more accurate because it's like, White Scar. That's stuck in my head because I've heard it the most. And I'm like, that is absolutely wrong.
Iraq, white spine of the white spear tribe? Clan?
Family?
Tribe.
Clan. So Idinas are clans.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just throwing other words
The
out.
Palechi are tribes. The humans are tribes.
Okay.
Christ, I wrote it down and now I forgot it. I didn't forget it. I just can't read it because it's so small.
You wrote it down and then just...
Well, I sent a whole like
Hieroglyphics.
3 paragraphs of
Oh.
backstory.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more than 3 paragraphs, but yeah.
Here's my 10-page paragraph.
Like 7, to be honest. I wrote a whole lot.
He wrote a lot.
It's my 10-page backstory. Then we
I
die
was
next
on
session.
I was on CBD
Quaaludes.
last night, and I was like,
Do
"This
your
is
worst unto
this is
me.
great."
For
Like, I had
I
such
am a no. And here is my 25-page backstory.
Sorry,
No.
white spines. That's what they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
he has Eric White. Wait. So they're called
While
white
he's
spine
looking
with
at
the
that.
white oh no. It could
Get
be
the
anyways.
just get the bus here. Jeffrey's there. We pile everybody in,
white spears.
and we head to the location that the
Yeah, that's fine.
precincts go. We're gonna drop off the car that I requisitioned, and then we'll go as one because the bus is gonna be able to fit all of us.
That's fine. We just can't take the bus into the living lands.
That's correct. No.
I mean, you can. It just might not.
We're not
last.
gonna. I don't want to take the car in the living lands. From what I
It
from
might
what I've
turn
heard,
into a cat bus. Well, brontosaurus bus.
I had this
A
thought
Flintstones
one
bus.
day.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about how all high tech stuff from Earth stops working or gets transformed. I'm like, I wanted to see a note that said, except for all the IKEA phones, or not IKEA, but Nokia phones, they turn into rocks, but still
work.
fossilized. Beep, boop, 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 boop. The buttons don't push, but you still hear a boop, 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 boop.
That's amazing.
And they have this odd ability to control one snake. Not snakes, just one.
The snake is ever hungry. You must feed it continuously.
It will get full, but it takes a wise and patient warrior. Yeah, we head up to the location. We grab some food on the way because we didn't have breakfast, as far as I am aware of.
No.
So we're gonna go into just
We can share some rations.
we're gonna go to McDonald's, get some hashies.
I figured
Grab a couple
maybe
double
I'll-
Oh yeah,
cheeses.
because we're actually going into a city, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually going into DFW.
Yeah, and I imagine we circumnavigate it. We went around it.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a good berth. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had our experience with big cities, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It wasn't good. I mean, we had victories, but then it wasn't good.
Wasn't ideal.
White Spears have a very unusual relationship with other Idinos as well. So
And we pick up a kit for everybody that needs one. You don't necessarily need one.
I have a survival kit.
Oh,
It's not. It's a basic
okay.
Idinos one, but yeah.
And we drop off the car. We let base know, and it's taken about 40 minutes for us to get into town, kind of thing.
Well, it'd take 40 minutes. Yeah, about 40 minutes to get into town.
So we're looking at about hour and a half of time since we told them to do information. Let's say it takes us another 30 minutes to eat and do the things, like get the kits. And Usagi will call back and be like, okay, we've got the kits. We're leaving the car here with the Delphi Council. Appreciate your use of this. It cut off days of travel.
Can you imagine walking into a McDonald's with a bunch of Amazon women that look alike, and having some kid go,
Death by snoo snoo.
I'm just
and then
like,
all of a sudden some of the Adinos
And of
walks in.
course, one of them would be one of the Amazon. What is snoo snoo?
Broken pelvis.
And then the Adinos walks in, and he's like, ah!
I'm pretty sure they're going to freak out when my panther walks in. So I get a whole bunch of...
It's like the panther walks in and someone's like, we don't allow pets?
And then the Idinos walks in. We really don't allow pets.
No pets. Please, no pets.
She's not a pet. She's a prosthesis.
we're like, we demand all of your Happy Meals.
You know what? I do want to know if the Happy Meal toys survive.
We demand all of your chicky nuggies.
All of the chicky nuggies.
So we order probably a good $400 worth of stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Probably.
There's 9 of you.
That's fair.
There are 3 of us and a cat.
Yeah, and we just want the burgers, no buns.
Yeah, no buns. Like I'm literally on the pad, just like blip, 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 blip. Remove bun, remove vegetables, add 4 patties, times 30.
I've done that order. Not patties, but the sausage. I've can I have 10 sausage patties and 10 folded eggs? Back when I was doing keto.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "What?" Like, yeah, just because they'll put them in boxes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back when I was working in IT, I'd get there like it's dark because it's winter. I'd roll in at 6, and so at 5 o'clock I'd stop by the Burger King on the way in, to the point where they knew me, and I was just ordering like triple meat croissant witches, just like bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, more bacon, more sausage. So
Oh, I did what are they called? The
McGriddles.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did a triple McGriddle.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's egg, sausage, cheese, egg, sausage, cheese, egg, sausage, cheese on it, and bacon on top and bottom. It was like 28
On a
bucks,
sesame seed bun.
but it was so good. I was like,
Okay.
I'm just like, Tony's like, $400. For heaven's sakes, Jeremiah, use the value menu.
I'm like, what do you think this is? Fucking Tim Hortons?
I'm paying for
Oh
it.
my god.
I don't
oh
even-
my gosh.
I don't think they have value meal.
That was
menus
probably
anymore.
They
one
do.
of the
They're
funniest
not great, though.
habitual line crossers I saw. What'd you say? Sorry about the War of 1812. And we'll start moving Timmy Hortons locations further south.
I had a Canadian companion on my mission who he always was like, Canada's the only country that ever attacked America and won. And I was like, wrong. He's like, no, Canada. I'm like, no, you were British citizens at that point in time. Canada did not exist.
Yeah.
You were British, and we beat the pants off of you.
But he did. But they did.
They
Sack
did
the guy.
burn the White House.
They did burn the White House, yeah. They 100% did. I'm not saying that didn't happen, but they didn't. Their claim is they got away with it, and the answer
also,
is
the White
no,
House
they didn't.
being burnt isn't the first time
Nope.
America's capital has been sacked.
It's on the Potomac.
Yeah, like, where did you put it? The Potomac River.
Okay.
It's
Why
conversation.
would you do
We
that?
should move it to Kansas. It's become centralized at that point.
Yeah.
That's so. There's a whole. No, I'm not going to go on it. We got.
Yeah,
no
we're
time.
already.
Yeah, we're
I'm,
already
I'm
at
trying to
the-
speed us
we-
through. I'm
we
like,
need
beep,
to
beep, beep,
end.
beep, 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 beep.
It's a DC comic thing.
And I think we'll just end it there at
Fantastic.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Nom, nom, nom,
At
nom,
Macca's.
nom, nom, nom.
Yes. The Adinos has discovered savory.
Yes,
I'm
no.
like, wait. Let it cool for a moment.
You underestimate my prowess.
Like, you have to understand they're coming off the grill as hot as physically possible. I'm like, that's gonna burn your tongue, buddy.
Okay.
It's like, I can get another tongue.
It will
Replace it with bone.
regrow.
There's a perk for that. It's just called tongue, but I don't know if it does the thing we think tongue does.
Tongued. That does not do what I thought it was going to do.
Oh my gosh, we're terrible people.
I cast tongues. Oh, they're everywhere.
Why are they licking me?
Oh no! Oh, it's vile.
Okay, we really need to close this out. Oh my gosh, we.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to head on through the Fellow Shop on your way out to pick up some fantastic Fellowship gaming loot.
Merry
And
Christmas.
Have a great night. Happy holidays.